Mm. Yo, what's up, Dark Killer? How are you, bro? Yeah, he was supposed to be commentating as well because this set was supposed to happen 2 hours ago, but because there was supposed to be a set on each channel, um, just so people can watch both sets. Um, I did mine after Ease. He was supposed to finish his stream when I start mine, and then transfer everyone to my channel just so it can keep going. But I didn't even know he was still streaming, and then he ended the stream like almost an hour ago. So it is what it is. Mm. Mm. Yep, Funds versus StarZeroItachi. Chris said if you lose, I'm coming for you. Mm. But yeah, I say after we do funds, I say the winner fights Ramen. Considering the first set I did was Ramen versus iPal, and Ramen won, I say the winner of this fight each other. And then if anybody wants to, if iPal's down for another fight on someone, they can do that as well. Does anybody want to fight? I won't be watching. Sorry, I won't be fighting. I'll be spectating. But at least just to kind of allow people to join, I don't mind just hosting a lobby and just kind of letting you guys play if you want. That's fine with me. I went into ranked because I'm stupid. Hi Shinra, what are you saying, brother? I'm so it's. I feel so slow. Side by side, no. I want to create a versus. Again, how you know I don't play. Can I make it private, please? Frame DR60 private. One. I feel like it's beneficial to make it 4 people, right? But then only 2 people could join. Can't really rotate. But I feel like, okay, we'll see. It's whatever. I'll make it 4 people when the set starts. Maybe it'll be well. Well, the ID code is there. If anybody wants to just join and fight someone, again, I will not be fighting. Gonna give me my debut first before Dark Killer. If you want to play, okay, let me explain to you guys how I'm gonna be doing this. Yeah, I'm gonna be having fight cards. I should really close my window. There'll be a main event, main fight, which will be the purpose of the stream. But what I'm gonna start doing is like 2 first to 5s. So the first at the beginning there'll be 2 first to 5s, and then the last fight will be a first to 10, and that'll be the big thing. So if you want an opportunity on being part of the big thing, then do well on the undercards, prove your skill, and then there you go, you'll run it. So Dark Killer, if you want to run it, that's fine. I can find you an opponent, and then the next big set we got, I'll give you the date. If you can do it, cool. If you can't, is what it is. But you'll have a lot of time notice. Should I go? Basically, yeah, think about it like a boxing match. Not like a boxing match, you have the main fight at the end, and then you have like the undercards. Think about it like that. That's how I'm going to be doing it. So that way, it doesn't matter if you're unknown, you don't know anyone, like, it doesn't matter. If you want to prove your skill, shout me. I'll find you an opponent that will as well, and we'll run it. It'll be fun. I already know a guy that does like images and stuff, so when I do a community post, you'll have an image. The thing is, right, is I want to be more involved in my Discord. I did have somebody running my Discord years ago, but I don't know where he went, and I don't know anything about Discord. So that's basically alright. That's basically, otherwise I would post it in Discord. I have a bunch of channels in Discord. I could talk in Discord, debate. I have a lot of ideas, but I don't know nothing about Discord. Am I still making a clan? It's likely, because I do want to host clan battles on here. Even if it's not my clan. But it is likely. And if I don't make one, then I will just kind of join one as a content creator. So any clan battle you have, I'll stream it. Anything, I'll promote it. And as a teacher as well. What are you saying, Crowns? That's my guy right there. The drag main. The retired Storm player. What are you saying, broski? Those players they're in their warming rooms. They're in their warm-up rooms. They're here, they know. Tekken ain't hitting, it's sad. Now Tekken, don't let the people hating ruin Tekken for you, Crowns, bro. Don't let it ruin it for you. Don't get me wrong, Tekken defo need to pattern up. But trust me, it's not like Storm, bro. They'll pattern up. Don't let the vocal minority ruin it for you. Crowns, trust me, bro. I don't know if you've been keeping up with the news, but they've been like they literally sacked all of their balancing team and brought back the old one. Like the guy who balanced Tekken 7 and Tag 2, they got him back. Plus, I don't know if you've seen like the blog posts and stuff like that. Like they're talking about, the changes. So obviously there's gonna be a patch tomorrow, and there's gonna be a patch 2 weeks after, beginning of June. So, and based on how they're talking, like they know things are upset. They know. So trust, bro. Even if you take a break from the game, use this time to take your break. Use this time to take your break, play different games, whatever it is, and then as soon as they release the patch, just keep checking in, and then jump back in when you need to. But Dragunov is more interesting now, I think, than he is before. Fakaram, I'm looking forward to Fakaram. I played the winner. Bet. iPal, I got you, brother. I got you. iPal, don't get me wrong. I still want you to see to get to that rematch with Ramen. How about this then? We'll do it like this, yeah. We'll do it like this. The winner will fight against iPal, and then the winner of that will fight against Ramen. I think that'll be cold. Bet. Chris, I see you play, fam. You gotta get in this as well, bro. You gotta get in this too. Like I said, for the new people, if you've been there, I want to make it so it's like a fight card. You have your undercard fights, your main event. And if this goes well, I'll even put money up if I can. But that's not anytime soon. Don't even watch that right now. Wait, what 2v2 tournament's happening, Chris? Who's hosting a 2v2 tournament? Oh, swear! Bet, that'll be cold. I would love to commentate that. Ask TGT if I can commentate with him. It'll be fun. I'll fully commentate that if he's down, like with him. Yeah, bro, I want to do stuff like that though. You know, I need to speak to these people, you know. If you lot can, make TGT shout me and we can do it properly as well. Like me and him both. Maybe I can get E on it, maybe I can get Poison on it. Hado? What's his name? Hado? I know he's hosting tournaments and he said he's willing to put up cash. So we should all work together and do something. Can you imagine me, E, Poison, Hado, TGT? Tell me that would not be just a sick event, first of all. I wonder who Robin would team up for. Because as you know, I train Robin. So I want to know who he would team up for. iPal. Wink, 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 nudge, nudge. Because I'm pretty sure Funds will probably team up with his brother. Damn, just yesterday there was a well-stacked one I would have liked. Ah, see, that's what I'm saying. You don't gotta let me know. Chris, add me on Discord and let me know, bro. If I'm free, I will pull up. Like 100%. You teamed up with Borrow? Of course you did, Fuzz. Of course you did. Of course you did. You teamed up, you already picked a partner. Say less. Oh, swear. Did you win? I'm not fighting the kryptonite. Yeah, Chris went crazy in that tournament. Yeah, Chris. I've not. I heard of you on East channel before that. I didn't even know, but you set pace. The first match I saw you play was versus Ramen. You're sorry to go crazy. Let me ask you guys a question while you're here as well, yeah? Do you not feel like I should stream on YouTube or Twitch? The reason why I stream on YouTube is because it's all Storm right now. And Twitch I was gonna need for like variety games. So like when I play Tekken or Apex or whatever. But what do you not feel like is better? Yeah, you can join now if you want funds. All I did was just kind of host the lobby. If people wanna like fight, they can fight. The code's there. But if no one's joining, you join up. I feel YouTube is better. It's just that's why I'm here right now. That's literally why I'm here right now. Because apparently YouTube going crazy. But I feel like with Twitch you can do more. I don't know. Plus I'm affiliated with Twitch as well, so there's that too. We're we're just messaging him in the group chat because every time I do this, I always make a group chat and stuff. And yeah, Fun's just pinged him. I'm gonna ping him as well. He's getting double pinged. I don't even know where E is. I tried calling him, and this man is incog. I don't even know where that man is. Do you know what I mean? I mean, like I said, I don't mind like the first half hour just kind of getting people in, chatting, see what's happening. Do you know what I mean? That way people can watch. Because again, there's no point. I'll embarrass myself on stream. I am not the player I was. Before, I could tangle with the top players. Maybe even win a set or two, win match. No, I'm not embarrassing myself. There's no point. I'm gonna stick to teaching and commentating. In terms of the game, I can tell you everything. I can tell you everything. I can show you in depth. I can teach. I feel like every level of play. Playing, on the other hand, yeah, I've not touched this game. Alright, cool guys. The set is starting. Where's my phone? As you don't know, I put the score in my phone. That way there's no I forgot or nothing like that. So I know it started, but let me quickly. Yeah, you just made it. Alright. Straight away, I look up, no subs. But let's look at the teams real quick. So we got Chio, as we knew Funds was always going to back up Puppets. That's just how it goes. We got Chio, we got Kabuto. Kabuto is probably the favorite. Kabuto I see in everyone's team. Right? I see in everyone's team. And then we got Kawaki as well. Kawaki, I like to see Kawaki because he's like on the edge. Like, he's not popular among the meta picks, but he makes an appearance every now and then. Now that I clocked it, they have the same team. It's just one's got Neji and one's got Chio. Didn't see that coming. I didn't think Star was gonna pick Taya straight away, but I thought he was gonna pick I didn't think he was gonna pick this. But this will be interesting, so let's see how this goes. But looking at the health bar straight away, Funds is setting pace. Okay. As we know, Puppets are definitely meta in this game. Like, they're definitely better in this game than Storm 4 for sure. But setting pace. Yo, what's good, Gears? Yo, what's good, Rawley? I feel like I say your name wrong all the time. Rawley? Rowley? If it's Rawley or Rowley, let me know. I don't want to mess up your name. What's the score? We just started. 0-0. I feel like I've seen you before, Super. Super, was you not here like years ago? I'm pretty sure you was here like years ago. Rawley. I feel dumb. Maybe I'm stupid. But straight away, Funds is coming out huge. Oh, Roddy plays like that. I don't know Roddy as a player. You don't have to educate me with the players, bro. I don't know players. If you don't think that there's a good set and both players are down for it, I'll run it. We can even do it this week. We can do it on Wednesday or Friday or Saturday. Yeah, I'll ask Ramen, see what he says, so we can do it later this week. And then winner of this set can do it with iPal this week. I know iPal's mostly free on Fridays. Who's my student? No, Ramen is, but no one here is. I don't teach either of these players. So the winner of this set will fight iPal if the winner is cool. We could probably get that in on Friday as long as the winner can do that. And then if Rawley wants to play Ramen, we can get that cracking either tomorrow or Wednesday. Thursday I can't do. I got work on Thursday. So yeah, I'll ask Ramen. Rawley, yes, I think he says he's down. We can run it up. Chris, I'm looking at you, Chris. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, Chris. I'm looking at you. I've seen your side of the gameplay. I'm looking at you. Gears, I got you, brother. Gears, I got you. We can go through Discord. If you feel like if I don't know you, and then no one can vouch, because Chris, I trust Chris's judgment. I trust Funds' judgment as well. Like people I know, I trust their judgment. Ramen is a very strong player. I don't care what anyone tells me. And for me, it's about entertainment. I want it to be a good set. Nobody wants to jump online and just see an execution. Do you know what I mean? So, Super, if you want to get in on this, I'm going to be doing undercards. If you want to get in on this, I can have you fight Dark Killer, because Dark Killer wants to play. So next set, I could got you on the undercard. You can fight Dark Killer. And then if you win that, depending on how you go, we'll see. How does that sound for you, Super? And right now, this is the second match. Is 1-0 to Funds. Where's my phone? 1-0 to Funds. And Funds looks like he's working up a 2. Currently on no subs apiece. Funds' Chio is going absolutely crazy right now, and has got him in a combo as we speak, but his subs tend to come back. He has no subs, so he's going to have to keep it safe. Banishes he down to the Shadow Round. Hits off a counter into ultimate. Ooh, if he didn't hit... Funds, we need to talk about it. 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 I need you to send Star a letter for that one, because we need to talk about it. What kind of lingering hitbox? Okay, we're doing the... I'm still surprised. I thought StarZeroItachi was more of a neutral base player rather than like a mash. So I'm very surprised that he's going with like the mashy approach as I'm watching this. That guard pressure was nuts. That guard pressure was nuts. That is 2-0 Funds. Yeah, bro, Funds, dumb. Funds, I'm looking at you. Silly. Silly. Star, you have every right to be upset. So that is 2-0 to Funds right now. Is Star... Okay, Star went with the same team. Okay, I hear it. I'm surprised no, like, Shizui or something like that. No? Because we all knew that Funds was going to play Puppet, so I'm picking the most Puppet counter team if I'm ever fighting Funds ever. Nice. Infinite now. Wee! If you could combo after that grab, that'd be a sick combo starter right there. Nice. Sub into mash. Hidan's gonna... Oh, he didn't get the reset though. Okay, now we're setting pace. Okay, now we're setting pace. We got Kakashi on rip. Okay, Kakashi fireball down. No subs, no supports, not a lot of chakra. Not a good place to be in, especially because Fun's got a lot of resources right now. Tries to sneak in the grab, but Fun's hops it. Who said that old woman ain't got hops? Nice, sub into mash. Love to see it. Ooh, okay. Tried to read the chakra dash, I think. Catches him throwing chakra kunai. Ooh, that was a good bait on the counter. See, Fun's is playing really patient right now and goes for the guard break. Is gonna combo. Nice. Extra damage. Reset. Nice. Nice directional sub. Got out of that whole situation. Even though Fun's being aggressive, if you realize he's playing it really slow, like he's still like kind of playing defense in the neutral almost. Like he's jumping, he's blocking, he's playing kind of patient. Like he's not really being hyper rushed down. If that makes sense. Like he's playing it very patient, but StarZeroItachi still pulls out the round. Still pulls out the round. Is this his comeback? Grab. Yep. Doesn't sub the grab this time. Maybe he thought that Hidan would have kicked him if he subbed into a sub trap. Nice. That's the thing. If you sub Kawaki like that, sometimes you just got a whole block. The good thing is that once you block that second punch, then you're pretty much chilling, unlike Hidan, for example, or Hinata. I like very much the NA playstyle. I like all playstyles. The EU playstyle have an interesting playstyle, but my career, funnily enough, was in NA. It wasn't even in EU, even though I'm EU. I joined the NA clan. I trained with NA players. I joined in, like I was literally in the NA with Poison. Like me and Poison was more in the NA than the EU. So EU players I know because of each channel, but I returned it. How about you, dude? Alright, StarZeroItachi currently on 0 subs now. Is not looking good for him. Brings it straight back down to the floor. Charges some chakra. Okay, he did. I thought he was going to use Kabuto. Oh. Funz, is this how you feel right now? Yo, Funz, is this how you feel? What happened? Ooh, this is what I'm saying. Like he's being aggressive, but he's it's like his puppets are being aggressive, but him as Chio is being defensive. Do you know what I mean? Like he's always ready to defend at all times. So he's given the perfect blend of like aggression and defense. So it's nice to see actually. Yo, what's good, Moonky? What are you saying, bro? Is there any character bans this first to 10? Nope, absolutely nothing is banned in this set. Nothing at all. This is not Stormfall. Straight into guard pressure. StarZero has been caught on 0 subs quite a bit. I think that might be the thing killing him. But it's kind of hard to hold your subs against puppets though, I can't lie. That grab does damage, you know. Put that with like a Karen. Yeah, the guard pressure is going crazy. Nice, using Kawaki to punish it. Lovely. Here we go. Gets a strike back and a confirm. Goes for a reset there. Maybe should have upgrade pilled. Upgrade pilled might have been better rather than the grab. See, StarZeroItachi currently on 0 subs again. But he oh, never mind. I was going to say he's got Kawaki back, but he does not. And Funz is now combo time. What's for breakfast? We've got any sub traps in store? No, we don't. He just got Sage Kabuto back though. Right. Ooh, that bro, the hitbox on the puppets is not fair. I said it. It's not fair. It's not fair. How did that outbreak pill hit? What's good, Henry? What you saying? So that is 3-0 to funds. I actually thought StarZeroItachi was gonna have that one. I'm Dark Killer. I told you, you gotta prove yourself in the undercard first, bro. So if you want to, you can fight Super 007. But if you prove yourself fighting some undercards, depending on, and it's not guaranteed, just because you win on the undercard doesn't mean you get a main. Can you fight Dark in the first to 10? You want to fight Dark Killer? RJ, have someone for me to play. I can get someone for you to play if you want, Henry. I can get you someone if you want to play. Just add me on Discord because I like to organize it before the day, so that way we all have the time sorted and I can promote the fight. Maybe get some people on the undercard if I need to go crazy. It's just my name, RJxHunterz. Literally my name. Gears gave you the dirty side eye. He said, you don't value your life, do you? Funds again, securing the round. I wanna see Tayuya. I know Star's got that Tayuya in it. Yeah, I've seen Henry before. Not like extremely, like he's not somebody that I see very often. But I've definitely seen him before, and I've heard people talk about him before. That's how, and that's why I'm saying if he wants the title fight, yeah. Ruli, I don't know too well, to why I feel like I would want an undercard fight so I can see him fight before giving him a main. But Henry, I know Henry. He can. I know Henry. I know he's solid. What would you not want to see? Would you not want to see Henry versus Ramen? Because we can do the winner of this fight's IPL, because IPL said he was down, and depends on these lot. And then we could do that on Friday, because I know that IPL is mostly free on Friday, so it'll probably be the same time as last week on Friday, if that's my guess. Nothing set in stone. And then on Wednesday we can do Ramen versus Henry. And then we'll have Dark Killer and Ruli do an undercard on one of those days. For a quick first to 5 on one of those days, undercard. Yeah, run it. You know what, Gears? Let me make you a thing, because I actually do trust you, Gears, to be honest. Because I don't know how to do polls. I know Twitch more than YouTube. Because I streamed on Twitch quite a lot. I've not streamed on YouTube properly that much. So Gears, if you know how to do a poll, run it. Like I said, I would love to see Henry play. And I think that Ramen would be down. So Roy, if you want to, fight on the undercard versus Dark Killer. Yeah, there you go. So we'll see you on the times. Again, add me on Discord. We'll make like a little group chat. Um, once the dates are decided, if we have two, I'll give you both dates, you two, see how it goes. You're a ramen player all the time. Hey, then that's cool. I guess it might feel a bit different because it might feel a bit different having like an official set. You know how like people in tournaments in games, like they play their partner, but because they know them so well, they're like, okay. Oh god, I got responsibilities now. Gears, you don't have responsibilities, bro. Just keep doing you, Gears. Just do you. I'll let you know after the undercard fight. I'll let you know for sure. Because I just want to see you fight. For me, I just want it to be, I just want good fights. I want it to be entertaining for everyone. Do you know what I mean? I want it to be entertaining. So, because it's literally just because I've never seen you play. Like, if I saw you fight on each channel, for example, and I watched you there, then I could see you play. It'd be different. So, I believe that's 4-0. I'm pretty sure Shinra's keeping score. That's what he does. But I'm pretty sure that's 4-0 to Funds. Yeah, Funds is going crazy. I'm literally watching him play as I'm talking to you guys, and he's doing his thing. Right now it's 4-0 Funds, I believe. Yeah, right now it's 4-0 Funds. I like Stars Lee, you know. I like Stars Lee, I can't lie. I like his Lee. I really like Stars Lee. And that's funny because I know Star speaks to Rage, and Rage was playing Lee against Ramen on East Channel the other day. So maybe they know some stuff about. I mean, I think that Lee is strong. Okay, he dominated that round though. He dominated that round. But this happened last time. He dominated the round, and then Funds just came back. Funds just came back. Ooh! You got a dash stops to the puppets. Yep, dash into Heartbreak Pill. This is what I'm saying. Puppets are so good in this game now. They're so good in this game. Nice. Conversion. Choco Dash. Yo, what's good, Harlem? Guys, if you don't know, Harlem, he's like my brother, man. That's my guy right there. Harlem made my banner. Harlem made my intro and my outro. The one that you lot love the music to. I want to see Funds versus Ramen though. I want to really see that because I feel like Ramen is like top 10. I could be wrong, but I feel like he is. Like minimum, I feel like Ramen is minimum. NA in connections. Ooh, see, Funds is on the comeback. But StarZeroItachi's got the pace, and Funds secures the round with a little bit of green bar left. See, this is what I'm saying. This is what happened last time. Last time, Funds came through. No, StarZeroItachi dominates the first round, and then Funds just comes back. Yeah, that was a sneaky paper bomb. I saw it. Nice counter. No, no, no. I was talking about Storm. Storm stream, bro. If we had more Tekken players, I would do more Tekken streams. Because I want to do Tekken streams. I got Funds winning versus Robin with a lead in the score. Hey, we'll see. If Funds wins this, which right now is looking pretty convincing, then we'll do Funds versus iPal. And then the winner of that will fight Ramen. Yeah, I just added you now. When the stream ends, Henry, I'll message you. Or we can even do Henry. I'm getting ideas now. I need to brainstorm. And Funds comes through yet again. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's 5-0, right? Right now. I'm pretty sure that's 5. 5-1. Thank you for correcting me. Let's write that down. Nice. Put me in a video for toxic players. I'm weak. 4-1. No. It's definitely 5-1. I'm writing it down on my phone. I'm surprised you put. I've not seen Rage play in a while, but if Rage is that high, he's doing really well in this game. Not a lot of times Rage wasn't in a lot of people's top 10 for a while. Nah, I didn't see Star's video. Oh yeah, true, media, to be honest. Would that mean that Chaos would go out? Damn. Nice. I guess he went for the dash because he thought he was gonna sub. Just outside the Heartbreak Pro range. A nice fireball to secure that round. Love to see. Oh yeah, we forgot TGT as well, to be fair. TGT is pretty solid. Nice. A lot of us. To be fair, right? If you don't want my opinion on like in terms of the NA top tier scene, right? I think that the top five, like Boro, is obviously I think he's solidified top one, right? But I feel like everyone can almost beat each other. Do you know what I mean? Like Funds can beat Ramen, but I feel like Ramen can maybe beat Funds. But do you know what I mean? It kind of feels like TGT can beat, you know. It feels like even though there's a list, everyone is still like fairly close in skill. And nice. And Funds secures it yet again. So that is 6-1. Ugh. I just got StarZeroItachi again. 0 subs. We got Funds coming through with a hefty green bar again. This is looking similar. Star, I want to see you turn up, bro. I'm happy to see Kidamara though. I can't lie. Kidomaru is one of my favorite characters to play. As we all, I mean, if you do know me as a player, I love my square characters. Right now, it is 6-1. It is 6-1 to funds right now. No, 6-1, 6-1, 6-1. I've literally been writing it in my phone since it started. I write it down on my phone so that way I don't have to go by my memory. It's all written. Okay. We're seeing Kawaki set pace. That's right, a little grab buffer there, okay. Yeah. Not bad at Kawaki considering it literally spawns on you. I think grab buffer from Kawaki and like Tobirama would be pretty good. Kidomaru Awakening, okay. I know you can do a thing with Kidomaru's Awakening, but I don't think it's anything crazy. Damn. That jutsu was jutsuing. That jutsu was jutsuing. So tell me, right? Is Chio's second best puppet in this game? Yo, what's good, Playco? What you saying, bro? Yo, what's good, Demers? Demers? Again, I feel like I'm butchering your name. What are you saying, bro? And that would be 7-1 to funds. Just writing it down. I know PTS Kankuro is the best puppet, but it's Chio's second. Yeah, you said yeah, she's second. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because Chio seems like really good in this game. Like it looks like it would go PTS Kankuro then Chio. Maybe older Kankuro than Sazori? After that? Had an air combo. Fez? I'm just surprised. I'm surprised I'm not seeing Taiyo. That's what I'm surprised about. I swear Star's the one that plays Taiyo, no? Or am I just bugging? Yeah, Kidomaru's air square combo is so good. It's safe on block. It can loop into itself as well. You can even hit an ultimate after it. It's so good. And because he's gliding across the air, bro, you can just spam it. And Kidomaru's a decent support as well. Big counter. Nice counter. Yo, what's good, Ramen? Yo, Ramen, what do you say about on Wednesday doing a first to 10 on my channel versus Henry or Rowley, Henry or Rowley? Yeah, I used Kidomaru. I was like one of the only Kidomaru players in Storm 4. I used him with Sai. I love Kidomaru and Sai. Them two were elite together. Ooh, that speed dash. I think the Kidomaru pick is doing Star some justice here. He can compete in the neutral game. You can do Henry? Alright, bet. I'll do like a little group chat after this. We'll come up with a time. I think Dark, Killer, and Rowley will be the undercard. I'm pretty sure of that. So we'll do like a first to 5 of them too. I don't know if Henry's still here to confirm. Nice. Juicy. Oh no, to be fair, it was a good option. Probably should have maybe blue dashed actually. If he blue dashed, he would have got rid of that Kawaki right there. Yep, here comes the damage. Here comes the damage. Ooh, nice. Oh, got it just in time. I think if Funds doesn't pattern up, Star's gonna cook him. Yep, here it is. No! You had him! You had him! Oh, if you just did a combo. He literally had him right there. Nah, unlucky with the outbreak pull. Bow. Ooh, okay. Strong counter. It's brave countering against us. Yep, here he goes. Here comes the cook. Air combo. Yep. Nice sub. No. Ooh, okay, 2 fair strike back. Going for a reset. Yep, see what I'm saying? You see what I mean? The air hit is so good. It's so good. Yo, it's good. Kalisu? If I'm messing up, the score is... Hold on, where's my phone? I think it's 7-2 with that. I need to look at my phone because I wrote it down. Yep, 7-2. 7-2 to Funds right now. But by the looks of it, Star might make a comeback. Playco doesn't play connections. Playco plays Evolution and he plays I don't know if Playco plays Storm 4 actually. Maybe they put a silent S here in my name. Oh, so it's Carl. Just Carl. Carlisle. Carlisle? Or am I still butchering it? Carlisle. I got you. Carlisle. I'll remember that now. Yeah, that Kidomaru is Kidomaruing. I'm just outside the range of the spot dash, but Kawaki comes in and said, I got anti-airs. Nice guard break. Strike back. Conversion. Gets 2 subs out of that. He said, I want 2. I'm selfish. Buy one, get one free. I see Sage Capital is the new meta. See, here's the thing, right? And this might just be a hot take. I think Sage Mo's Kabuto... At first, I thought Sage Mo's Kabuto was overrated. I still think there's an element of being overrated. But I rate him more as a support now. Now, he's a good support. He's a meta support, 100%. But I just feel like he's not like the best, you know, support. And he's a really good point character as well, but most people just put him in the team for support. I feel like there's a lot of other really good supports out there that people could be playing. Not just Sage Kabuto. I don't know, that's just me. But yeah, Rolly, if you want, you can fight Dark Killer on the undercard first to 5. Sorry, I was just thinking, so I didn't say anything. I want to see if the winner of this fights iPal. We can do this one or two ways. Yeah, Roddy can fight Dark Killer on the undercard or the first to 5, or Roddy can fight the loser of this set. So iPal fights the winner of this set, and Roddy fights the loser of this set. We can do one of two. Alright, bet. After dark, you want ramen. Right now, ramen's undefeated on my channel. But if ramen's down, then I'll run it. Because even I'm pretty sure you was in Chris's first to 10, and I do value Chris's opinion. I do value Chris's opinion. Oh, are you not laggy? Is it laggy between? What we can do, Ramen, is we can test it. We can test it. Exactly, we'll test it. So off stream we'll test it and we'll see how it goes. We'll do it. We'll test it out, and then if it's like not great, then is what it is. But Rolly, don't worry, you'll get your matches, bro. I will sort you out. Don't even worry. Like Rory's playing, he's definitely playing a set. We're gonna get him a set. It might just be them two between each other, Chris. I don't think that Rory or Ramen's connection is bad. I just think that it might be like the connection between them two. Star's doing a lot better in this set since he put Kidomaru on his team. Juicy? Nah, waste a little bit. Yo, what's good, Agent Sonic? What are you saying, bro? Yeah, what we can do, even though Ramen, I know you said that you played enough, we will still do a test match. We can do one after stream real quick. We can do one off stream whenever. I don't mind. And just see how the connection is. Because I don't want it to be laggy for you guys or whatever and it just kind of falls flat. But what I might do is see if I can get like a backup set just in case. Or, worst case, we'll just make it an undercard fight. First to 5 undercard. So it's not, so even if it doesn't work out, you still got the main fight to look forward to. And then if the first to 5 goes well in the undercard fight, then we can properly run it. And if it doesn't go well, then we'll go from there. But we can make it just an undercard fight. Because undercard fights, like I said, like as long as the main fight is cool and it's secure, then it's fine. I don't want to promise someone a main fight and then you can't get it. But an undercard fight, it's not as deep. So yeah, we'll run it like that. But we still got Ramen versus Henry. Hopefully we can get that down on Wednesday. And on Friday, hopefully we can do iPal versus the winner of this. And then as an undercard, we'll do Rawley versus Dark Killer. And then the winner of the undercard can fight the loser of this set. If the loser of this set is open to it, of course. I think that sounds like a pretty good plan. Nice upgrade pill. Sunday I'm gonna be at work. Saturday I will have to let you know because I might be at work, I might not be at work. Even the only reason I'm even able to do this is literally because like in the days I work mornings. So I'm gonna be working mornings. Oh, you don't have the best connection together. We'll sort something out, Roddy, don't worry. 100% we'll sort something out. I want everyone to get their time. I want everyone to get their time, we'll sort it out and it'll be great. Dark, will talk after stream. Everything to do with the fights and setting up, we'll be talking after stream. Ooh, nice. Fun's making a comeback though. Star was on that arise, and Fun's is trying to shut that down. Right now, Fun's is working off a 2-stock. What's the score? 7-2. Unless I missed one, but I'm pretty sure it's 7-2. Actually, tell a lie. Is it 7-3? Ooh. When I made use of the swing, he said I'm chilling. Oh, and that should be... Ooh, never mind, drops out the combo. Nice outbreak pill, couldn't do nothing about that. But did get saved. Oh, if he pressed square, he would have clocked him. Ooh. That paper bomb would have hit me. Harlem, love to see you always. Man, will talk to you later, whether that be tomorrow, later today, or whatever that looks like. So that's 8-2. Is Fun's changing teams? Is he not changing teams? Nope, Funds is sticking with the same team. I think StarZeroItachi can do it with this team, to be honest. I think he can do it. I think he just, I don't know, man. He can definitely run it with this team for sure. Like the kid Amara's working out. Maybe it's just maybe change out Ishiki for someone else. Yo, what's good, Henry? So Henry, Ramen agreed to do a set with you. We can maybe run it on Wednesday. Oh, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that worked. I didn't even know that worked. Didn't even know that worked. That was cold. Yeah, nothing wrong with doing another one. What's wrong with doing another one? What the in the counter? Can we talk about that, please? Was he not just pressuring him? Yo, what's good, Sunny Slayer? I don't think you've ever been in my stream, Sunny Slayer. But Sanin, if you want to get in on these sets as well, you're more than welcome. We've already got a few fights lined up. A few main fights, a few undercard fights lined up. So if you want to jump in, you're more than welcome. I think this is the first time I've seen Funds awake in this fight. That's how you know Funds has got his back against the wall. StarZeroItachi is winning pretty convincingly now. Look, convincing dub. Star could come back. The set might not be over. That would be 8-3. Alright, Fun sticking with the same team. Fun's has just got to win 2 more games and then he's won the set, whereas Star has still got 7 games in him. But right now, we might be here for 7 games because he is making that comeback. Nice. The pressure, the neutral pressure is crazy. Nice. That's 2 subs. He said, I want 2. Secures the first round convincingly. Funds. Where's the adaptation? I need the adaptation. I'm low-key just watching, rather than talking. If you can't realize, because I'm actually quite interested who's gonna win. Nice, wasted last up with the ultimate, but gets punished. Never mind, he was late. Hello? I didn't even know it was a thing. So what? She's just invincible then? Nice, loop it together. See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like maybe like an Orochimaru if you're gonna do that, because like you hit a fireball, but then you just lose all. You just lose the combo. I know the fireball tracks a lot, but you know. Goes for the third hit. See, the third hit is pretty unsafe, but the first two are pretty safe. We currently got, oh, there we go, combo time, and we add the poison, and as we know, poison doesn't like add to scaling, so that's just ticking. Look at that damage go. The amount of damage he just clocked back because of that was crazy. Nice, the last hit got rid of the support right there. Tried to sub him for a tag just to stop pressure. Breaks his guard with the jutsu. Had to sub that paper bomb, otherwise he was dead, but gets the 2 stock anyways. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know that it's good. It's just you can't combo after it. That's all. But I already know that it's a good support. So that is 8-4. Yo, Star is on his comeback. You know, Star is on his comeback. But Henry also blue dashing gets rid of supports for a shorter cooldown as well. He still got that as an option. Ooh, nice grab straight after. I do that with Toby Rama, but it's very good at Kawaki. And he got the reset and the grab as well. Air combo. As you know, Kawaki has one of the best air combos in the game. For reasons that we just seen. Literally was a sub trap within itself. Kawaki and Kitamari might be pretty good together. Me personally, I'd switch out Ishiki for someone else, but he's making it work. He's doing his thing. Nice. We going for a reset here? No. Knocks him down. Guard pressure. Can't dodge me. We got big hitboxes and tracking out here. What's the score right now? The score is currently 8-4 to Funds. It's 8-4. Again, I write down the score, so that's how I know. I mean, Star is on his comeback, to be honest. Star is on his comeback right now. Remember last time Ramen came back as well, so Star is on his comeback right now. I can't lie. He's showing that Kidomaru and Kawaki tech is going crazy. But right now he's getting bomboed and he got resetted by Funds with Chio. Currently going crazy. Nice tilt with Kidomaru into air combo. Goes to the third hit. He's going for that third hit a lot, and that third hit is pretty unsafe compared to the second hit. Ooh, wait, his subs were gone. So, doesn't go for submesh, or did he go for submesh? Go for pressure, hits off the jutsu. I think he thought that the puppets were going to slide off right there. No, he said, where you going? Come back here. He said, don't run from me. He said, where you going? Nice, respects the Kawaki jutsu. Ooh. Oh, you can't... The neutral, what this is neutral, aggressive neutral domination. That's what's going on. Me versus iPal. If iPal beats the winner of this, Henry, and you beat Ramen, then we'll do you versus iPal. See, we're going too far ahead. You know what I mean? Like we're getting all the fights lined up. There might even be some newcomers coming in. Who knows? Remember, we got the undercard fights as well. Nice grab loops, air combo into. Yep. Goes to the. Oh, okay. Goes to the ultimate. I think maybe I would have gone. Would I have gone for a reset there? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but you know, something's better than nothing. Ooh, hits off the grab, and he has a good grab after it. What's for breakfast? I'm hungry. Okay, into strike back, into fireball. That fireball would have killed, low key. Not killed, but close. Goes for the third hit. Funds might be in trouble. That's what I'm saying. Funds might be in trouble because this Kid Tomorrow is Kid Tomorrowing. Ooh. Yep, Kawaki saved his life, and that's game. What? Star, you're playing with my feelings now because I thought you dropped that, and I actually was gonna come for you in real life. I thought you dropped that. I genuinely thought you dropped that. But yeah, 8-5. See, this is what I'm talking about. Star is on his comeback arc. Funds was dominating. Bro, I think that's what, a 4-win streak from Star now? No, let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's his 4th win streak. His Fun's gonna switch it up. His PTS Conqueror coming out. He said, I gotta close this out. You're getting too close. At this rate, I might as well take E out of the host title. At this rate, he is not here. Yes. The thing is with StarZeroItachi, right? And this was a similar thing to when Ramen was playing. That subs just fly off them. Like Funds, he tends to have his subs quite a bit. Even when I've seen Chris play on each channel, he had his subs a fair bit too. But Star's subs just fly off him. You good guard pressure? Gets out of that. Yep, those are not guaranteed in the guard pressure. Ooh, if that third hit broke. I just realized Fun's changing supports. Okay, so you abandoned the Kawaki and I can't remember his other character now. What was his other character? Kawaki and Sage Kabuto. And we've gone with Rasa and Ishiki. Interesting. Yep, that's dead. No, it's not. He just got his subs back just in case. He has to sub that fireball or he's dead. Just out of range in the Heartbreak Pill. Ooh. Nice spot dash. Yep. And Funds just snuck it out, catching him on no subs. That was too close for comfort for him. And Star was literally just that inch off of winning it. So now Star's got to make, what did I win this round and then the next one. Otherwise, Funds is on match point. Nice counter. Picked up his puppet straight after the counter. Nice. Okay. Nice upbreak pill. Doesn't get the conversion. That's going to be serious guard pressure. Alright, well, it's combo time. Subs are coming back, sub trap. To be fair, no supports are up. What's he going for? Chakra dashes to get off the sub trap. Ooh, subs the upbreak pull. Nice. Sub into square combo is good because if he busts a counter right there, then he would not be in a good situation. That Rasa is saving his life. Doesn't go for the jutsu. For me as a Kidomaru player as well, 2-hit into jutsu is so good. It's so good for guard pressure. Even on hit, to be fair. Nice. Adds in the... Gets rid of... Yep. The 3rd hit on Kidomaru square combo is really good at getting rid of supports because it's so wide. So if anyone likes to throw a support and you're against Kidomaru, it's like you have to wait for that 3rd hit to go away and then run your support. Because the amount of times where you can get rid of something... Counter, picked up his puppets and bust another counter. That's knowledge. That's experience fighting puppets. Because that, I'll be honest, if that was me, I'm getting hit. I rate counters more because in this game counters are unsafe. It's not like Stormfall where you can switch. You have to commit to your counter in this game. Like there's some risks. So when people go for counters, I rate it more. Straight into air combo, bring back down to the floor. We're going for ultimate or what are we doing? Jutsu, okay. Right now Fun's in a very good place. All he has to do is take out the round and then he's on match point, and that is exactly what he has done. 9-5 Funds. Match point, one more win. And he secured his fight with IPL. Hopefully this Friday. I want it to be this Friday. Alright, potentially the last game. Potentially. Yep, Funds is turned up. He said, you've been doing too much, Star. It's too close for comfort. I'm not having this no more. Nice. Again, I still feel like Star can. It'll take a lot of work, but he can come back. But right now, Funds look like he made that slight adjustment. And it's not looking good for Star right now. It's not looking good, bruv. The big hitbox and outbreak pill as well. Close the gap immediately. Rasa comes out to play. There we go. That's both his supports down for Funds right now. Now's his time to go in, but he's currently got 0 subs and not a lot of health, so he has to be careful. That's the guard. 2 hits into ultimate. Maximize your damage. Love to see it. We haven't got much for Oki after this as well. We got Kakashi, not a lot of chakra. So not much you could do. Maybe just charge chakra. We'll see. Straight into Paper Bomb. Paper Bomb's always a good option for square characters. The fact that you have to waste his support just to knock down the puppet briefly is crazy. Yeah, Ross is going to get in the way. Unlucky with the Heartbreak Pill. And he has secured the first round. Funds is 1 round away from securing the game. Nice jutsu. Jutsu, yep. Look at the guard pressure. That was a good counter as well, by the way. Here we go. Block that. No, sorry, subject. Go for grab. I think maybe he wanted to go for a grab reset there. Oh, you probably thought he was gonna sub the grab, hence why he called the Ishiki. Nice sub trap with the Ishiki jutsu. Yep. StarZeroItachi currently got no subs, no supports. He's not in the position to be in, but he's still keeping up the aggression. Rasa's jutsu follows him, gets the conversion, has to sub the fireball, jump blocks the fireball, not bad. Hits the counter dash, stays in the neutral game, doesn't go for the mash. Fun's currently on the defensive. I think Star just wants to widen the gap, but gives it the distance he wants. I don't think he meant the backdash. Nice, knocks him down, blocks the fireball. What are we saying, jutsu? No, never mind, goes for a spark dash. There's the jutsu, comes out into double air square kunai. Here we go, full neutral combo. Ooh, Star's in a good place, to be fair. Don't count him out yet. Nice grab bar fire into the sub trap. That was disgusting. Not many people use grab buffers in this game, and I've always said that grab buffers are decent, to be honest, if you know how to use them. We've seen StarZeroItachi use grab buffers twice now. Nice up break, Pill. Holy, that just won him the round. Oh my god, yeah. His grab is not fast enough to combo after a challenge. I completely forgot about that. Oh, that might have costed him. Nope. He just still. I thought that might have costed him the round, but I completely forgot about that. You can't jump tab into grab with Kawaki, sorry, because his grab is too slow. Maybe Kawaki's grab is the slowest grab in the game. Where is my controller? There it is. Nice. Going for a setup here. Jutsu. Yeah, I've seen Funds do that before, so I knew a Jutsu was coming on that. Right now, it's looking very close. Star is fighting for his life right now, whereas Funds is just fighting to end it. And this is looking like game. Yep, and that is game. Funds has secured it. 10-5. GG's though. I actually thought that Star was going to come back for a while. Kidomaru, I think, yeah, Kidomaru came in clutch, like, fighting against puppets. It looked like Kidomaru was doing really well. That was really good. Where did the 6 come from? Because I'm writing it down on my phone. And I don't think I missed the match. Man said straight away live-o. Man said straight away live-o. Not yet. If you don't want, you can run a quick first to 3. Because I'm hungry. I bet. So that means I just missed one then. That's what that means. Yeah, we can do a quick first to 3 preview. And then iPal, if you're down, we can run it full set on Friday around the same time as when you fought ramen, if you want. But you can do a quick first to three. I don't mind that if you are both down. Well, Funds won, so we'll do you versus Funds on say Friday. Again, I'll make the Discord group like I did last time, and then we'll do Henry and Ramen on Wednesday, and then Rolly will fight Dark Killer as an undercard, I believe. And then that will either be on the Wednesday or the Friday. And if there's other undercard fights, then we will let you know in my community tab post. Once the main fights are set out, so if iPal and Funds can both do Friday, and Ramen and Henry can both do Wednesday, then I'll ask Rolly, I'll ask you and Dark Killer what one Wednesday or the Friday suits you better, and then you will just do a quick first to five before that, and then yeah, we'll see what goes on from there. But yeah. Okay, say no more. If not, Star can take my spot. Alright, cool, no problem. That's if Star can and wants to. I'll ask both of you. I'll ask Star if he wants to, just in case. Funds, let me know as soon as you can. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll do a quick first to three. Little preview. Funds came to play, man said PTS can grow right out the woodworks. Nice. Ooh, tries to bait out the counter there on the jump, you know. Nice counter. Nice, nice. Doesn't get the conversion. Right now, Funds is a pretty close-ish fight. Funds has got a pretty hefty lead right now. Nice block. Breaks his guard. Asuma. Converts. Nice. Ooh. Come to hit an iPad out of nowhere. The guard pressure. See, this is how I know me and iPad look at the game the same, you know, because he's doing that because Dash is doing the most damage to a guard, right? So because Dash is doing the most to a guard, doing that will always do so much guard damage. Because that is literally what I do. Who's streaming it? I mean, I'll stream it. I'm pretty sure E would stream it. Big counter. Yep, see? And then it's like, do you just counter? Like, what do you do in that instance? Because his first hit is so good. Oh my! No, iPod might be my favorite player. You know, I'm not even joking. I'm so serious. But the thing is, Playco doesn't play connections. I still think Playco will be really strong regardless, but Playco doesn't play connections. And does Boris still play Storm 4? Because if Boris plays Storm 4, then it would make sense for it to be on Storm 4. It's on Evo Fairs. Does Boris play Evo? I got Evo on my computer as well. It is fun. I can't lie. I've only really been in practice mode though. Big Zeus. Break his guard. Yeah, that's his guard. He has to sub that. Otherwise his guard's gone. This is a long game. Bro, these are some long rounds. That's how you know that it's a close fight. Yep, poison tag into grab. There's gonna be a lot of damage. Yep. Went straight over to Asuma. Got the reset as well. I know Kabdo's coming out to play. No, it doesn't. Alright, fair enough. There he is. Nice outbreak pill. Subs to grab. Chooses not to sub it. Interesting. And Funds takes that first one. Even though Funds won that round with quite a hefty health lead, that was a good game. That was one game, by the way. If you don't have a set, do you know how long that set's gonna be? Because those first two rounds were close. The last run, I think iPal's like biggest hurdle is like kind of consistency. He's like me. He gets like burnout. He'll do so well and he'll get burnout. Like keeping up that level, I think, is because iPal doesn't obviously play as much as he used to. I think that's like his thing. Because he will do so well and then he'll just go through burnout. And that's been like my ongoing issue as well when I was playing years ago. Bro, those last kunai, the tracking on that is illegal. That's his god. Nice. Ninja moves to getting close. Nice with the zone in. Ooh. Jump spot dash doesn't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Nice. Hefty with the paper bomb. You get some good games. Nah, you don't need to defo run your set, you know. You get some good games. Nice up break. Kiki, are you good? That both Kabutos are gone. Ooh, that's their guard. Goodbye. That guard pressure was great. It was nuts. Put it straight on red. Yep, that's game. Blue dash to get rid of it. This. Oh! Kabuto got it away. Ah, he still recovered. He recovered. No, that's the sub coming back. Bro, this is what I'm saying though. You guys need to blue dash more. Big counter. Blue dash is so strong in this game. It solves your problems with less cost. That punish with the paper bomb was nuts. Big counters. Nice. Okay, can we not? I'm trying to watch the gameplay, thank you. What are we saying? I think, even though, one thing I've clocked about when Funds plays, right, he's actually very defensive. Like, he's actually pretty defensive. I've actually deeped that because he does like he is aggressive with the pipes and stuff, but every time he go like if he got subs or if he's just playing, he's always plays on the back foot. Like he doesn't necessarily be too aggressive. Like he swings on you, but he always like jumps away. Like if he's not really trying to like, you know, like even if his pipe, like he just plays it a bit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's defensive. Like he doesn't really like outright rush you. Even with, but our puppets can be very like overwhelming. Like they're just on you all the time. Like Funds isn't like that. Nice. Gets the punish. Into air combo. It's gonna hurt. Nope, never mind. He done saves the day. He said, get out of here. Kick him to the curb. Ooh, just out of he done's range. Ooh, that juice was nice. Nice. Paper tag to cover the ninja move. Doesn't go for the grab, okay. Right. Nice. Secures with the paper bomb. I think that's 2. I'm pretty sure that's 2. I'm not writing this one down because it's the first of 3. Yeah, but it's good though. I think it's really good. I think that's a big reason to why he wins, to be honest. Because his defense is so good. Like, he has really good defense. Even when he uses his subs. Sometimes he does waste his subs for a lot, but like he'll directional sub at the right points. Like what like I've always been saying, where the damage is at. Not necessarily what's locking you down, but where the damage is or where the follow up is. Something that I've been saying for years, literally. Nice neutral pressure from my pal. See, that's what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? Directional sub, he just walks away. He's like, yep, cool, he done's out. I'm out of there. He doesn't try and sub into mash, sub into grab. He subs and he just walks away. He's like, I'm out of there. I'm not dealing with any of that. This is what that's what I've been saying to people. Could you can guard pressure his puppet guard? Oh yeah, of course. But that's always been a thing with puppets. Like, they had different guards to the puppet master. So like that's another layer of defense in itself. But you can do this even like not as puppets. Like, he's not doing anything puppet specific is what I'm trying to say. Like, how he's playing, you can how the defense he's using, you can use even with regular characters or square characters. Like, subbing where the damage is at. You know, Hedon's up, walking away from that situation because you know Hedon's gonna be a waste man. So it's like just the decision making he's using. He's not necessarily. A lot of people, they'll like just kind of aggress, smash, smash. You know, summon to jutsu, summon to grab. I'm not saying that's bad either. I'm just saying like he goes about things a bit more patiently. Yeah, the sub chat was crazy. Right now it's 2-0 funds. So if funds wins this, then yeah, that's the game. But it's just a little preview, quick first to 3. Nice pull. Gets the punish. No, doesn't have the supports to bust a blue dash there. Eye part on the comeback. Secures the round. The tracking on that Sage out there. You see him low-key spin. Man pivoted. Man broke his ankles for that one. Nice. See, look, Chakra Dash, he's jumping already. He had no interest in comboing there. Yeah, he done gaming clutch right there. Nice. Big counter. This one's really, really close. It's really close. Big guard breaks. Let's He Done does his thing, get some chakra. We're back in action. What's going on? Breaks his guard. iPod putting up on the pressure. Non-stop. Doesn't stop. Doesn't stop. He said, I'm on you. I don't even care. Currently got no subs though. Funds has got, after all that pressure, Funds having all those subs. It's crazy. Nice. Tries to punish him with the paper bomb just in case he tried to do anything sneaky. Checks him with the paper bomb. He said, what are you doing? Nice jutsu. Ooh. Puppet was a bit too far. Nice punish. Oh my god. Yeah, GG's. The set with Star finished. They're having a quick preview because this might be the set on Friday. So if Funds is free on Friday because he said he's got finals, then this will be the set that happens on Friday. Quick preview. That was a quick first to 3. Really good matches. The set with Star was 10-6. So yeah, so keep an eye for my community post because I will post Henry versus Ramen. Hopefully that happens on Wednesday, but on Friday hopefully Funds can do it. If not, then hopefully Star. If Star wants to jump in, he can. But I do want to see if it's one of the two. And worst case scenario, if again another fight happens. And obviously right now we got Rolly versus Dark Killer on the undercard, either on Wednesday or Friday, depending on the main. Which I'm looking forward to because I've seen Henry play like once. So yeah, it'd be cool. Motherfuckers Funds. Puppet's guard is pretty dumb. Yeah. I mean, the fact that guards are weaker and means that guards is more valuable. So Puppet's having 2, like, it's gonna be crazy. Small lock dashes and still landing. But yeah, no, I'll make a group chat when I come off stream and we'll sort some stuff out. Yeah, but iPod, this is what we're saying. We even spoke about the Puppet Monsters God. Unless maybe Puppet God has more health than like normal. I don't know if that's tested or not. But you should see if the Puppet's guards has more health. It might be like slightly more health or something, who knows? I don't know. Your iPod makes me laugh, you know. Yeah, he's so funny. Yeah, about 8 or 9. Yeah, the funds we saw. That's what we're talking about. Because iPal, to be fair, iPal, your aggression is definitely hard to deal with. I can see it as I'm watching it. I can literally see it when when you're watching it because you're using the dashes. You're locking people down. Like you didn't even give him time to be aggressive. You was just on it. Which is surprising because I don't think he was that aggressive in Storm 4, was you, iPal? iPal, was you super aggressive in Storm 4? I don't think he was. I think he was aggro, but not like like super aggro. I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah. So he was. Of course. I thought he was a bit more like neutrally. I just cause people switched out of everything. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That is fair. Jutsu switching in Storm 4 is OP because it costs nothing, and Jutsu switch as a whole is crazy. Jutsu switch and buffering, those are like the two like best things about the game, in my opinion. After that, it's Smash. Bro, I already said, I know people disagree with me. Storm 4 is Jutsu buffer the game. I don't care what anyone tells me. Storm 4 is Jutsu buffer the game. Jutsu buffer and sub switching were like the best two. After that, it was mashing. Because mashing in that game is also really, really good. If you had like a solid mash and a jutsu buffer on your team with like the last Naruto, because last Naruto, you don't even have to be good at last Naruto, you just throw off his jutsu all day long. But if you had a good mash, a good jutsu buffer, so like Storm 3 Madara, last Naruto, and like Hashirama Sage, yeah, cooked. Cooked. Done. You're finished. Good luck. Have fun. Sunny, are you free on Friday? Because if Fun's got finals, you can run a set with iPad on Friday, 1st to 10. I'll fully run it. Because Fun said that he might not be able to do it because he's got finals. Yo, what's good, Henry? Thank you for saying what? Saying what? What did I do? Yeah. Anyone who says Storm 4's not a mashy game, you're smoking something. I can't lie. They nerfed mashing in this game. Now, don't get me wrong, PTS Naruto still exists. Oh, wait, yeah, Sunny stays EU. I forget. Oh, I forget. Never mind. I forget. It's gonna be laggy. I completely forget. No, I just forgot because I feel like if the connection was smooth out of region, I'd run it, but I'd rather keep it like region locked just so it's like, unless someone's willing, like if two players are willing, then cool. But if it's like super laggy to the point where it's like, it's not really going to be entertaining. iPad said I did, yes, I did. Full ownership. He said, yeah, I'm not about that life. I mean, Rudy, you're not gonna like my opinion. So if I speak, I'm in trouble. You're not gonna like my opinion. But I can't call a game a better game that needs 1001 rules to make it somewhat competitive. I'll leave it at that. I'm not trying to start World War 18. I'm not trying to start at World War 18. I'm leaving it there. I'm clocking out. That's me. Clocking out. I'm clocking out. I'm not starting World War 18. I'm, I'm just gonna leave that there and keep it moving. He said Archie the goat. I think that Stormfall. Oh, are we really gonna have this conversation now? Are we really gonna have this conversation now? You know what? We'll have this conversation now. But not with me. iPal, are you able to jump in the party? We'll have a mini version. Because I was actually gonna do a podcast about this, by the way. I was gonna do a podcast about this, where I get two people that favor connections and two people that favor Stormfall, but like reasonable, not like oh no, like people who can talk about both games, they know both games, and they can have a discussion, like a normal discussion. I don't even know what your PSN name is because you change it all the time. I love Revolution. I love Revolution. My career started in Revolution, but I cannot say it's the best game. I can't do it. As fun as the game was, Sunny Slayer, I can't with good conscience say that Revolution is better than everything. As much as I do really find that game fun, because that was the game that I would say my career started in, where people started going, "Oh, RJ's pretty decent." And Wars of Despair started in Revolution as well. I met Poison in Revolution too. Sanin, I told you I can't with good conscience. I can't. I cannot with good conscience. What was iPal's PSN? iPal, you changed your name so much. I don't know what your PSN is. Oh, what in Evo Playco? I can never remember what oh, there, Clover Times, I see. Yeah, Playco, that's fine. We can do that. If it was not tonight, Playco, then we would do it. I'll message you if anything and we can check the connection. I'll plug like my Ethernet cable into my laptop and see how that goes. Because right now it's in my console.
All right, hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yo, long time no speak.
Let me see if my shit is sharing
Let
first.
me know if you lot can hear. I'm gonna put my headphones in so I can hear the stream audio. Score. So Funds beat Star 10-6, and then iPound had a quick, just casual first to three, and it was 3-0 to
Yeah,
Funds.
like dude, it's like I can beat that. I gotta get. What is it? I've gotta get Sage Kabuto. He's not the wave for me.
Well, this is what I said though. So I said, yeah, that I when I first, you can ask Ramen, right? Yeah, because I teach Ramen then, and he started playing Sage Kabuto because everyone was, and I was saying I see it, but I don't think he's the best of the best. Now the more I see it players,
Yeah,
the more
like
I'm like,
I,
okay,
bro,
fairs, like you
bro,
can.
I've been giving him a chance, bro. He's just I I don't see it, bro. Like he may work for other people. He just not putting in the hours for me.
I think he works depending on like I think he really works with the last Naruto. I think he really works with the last Naruto. I think he really works with Sasuke, Karen. I think with some characters, depends. Some other characters, I'm like, nah, I'd rather pick someone
Yeah,
else.
like I mean, I think I don't even chalk it up. I just chalk it up to the way I play. Like I don't the way I play does not fit Sage
Yeah, yeah,
Kabuto.
yeah. I like how you play in this game though. Every time I've watched you play, I don't know if you heard me. I like how you play in this game. Like when you're playing Hanzo and you do the one hit chakra dash. And I'm just like, thank God, because Dash they basically copied from Demon Slayer and made it so dashes do the most damage. So when I see you
Yeah,
doing that, and it's a mix as well, because you might not one hit Chakra Dash again, you might do something else. So it's so sick.
honestly, my Ishiki fucking sucks right now.
He was hyping up Ishiki though. He was saying that he thinks you're the best Ishiki in the game.
Honestly, I haven't been using him really, like, cause I stepped away probably in like December, and I just like played again, really against Ramen.
Oh, so that was like your first time back.
I mean, I played like here and there, but for the most part, since December, I played maybe once a month.
Mm. Oh, first. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think I played like twice this year.
Yeah, it's been crazy, and now that I actually have the setup here at my new home, like now that I actually have the setup here, I can play a little bit more.
Yeah. No, that's why I was saying. That's why like I was asking you to play more because one, like I like how you're playing this game, but two, like again, everyone knows iPod from Stormfall. I think I don't know who doesn't know you to be honest. So it makes sense.
Man, yeah, like I'll be honest, like I think if you were to ask me which game would do better, like if you put Connections in Evo and you put Storm 4 in Evo,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say it,
You're gonna say
I
Storm
do
4.
think Connection is
Oh.
objectively the better game, but Storm 4 is gonna pull more numbers.
I think so. I agree with that. I agree with
Like
that.
it, and I 100% think Connections is the better game, only from an objective standpoint. If we're talking about for fun, sure, Storm 4.
Yeah.
But
And
if
this
you
is what
ask
I've
me,
said.
like Connections has way more utility in characters. Like,
For me, I feel like Connections has solved so many issues that we overlook. For example, um, cover fire and dash cut. I don't think, even though it's still in the game, it's definitely not as prominent as in Storm 4. Storm 4, Minato Tamari Choji, run away.
oh yeah,
Run away. That's what
I
you
can't
do.
even lie, I was right there with him.
You got awakenings as well because they don't last as long. So, for example, Telltale's Mother's Awakening is still in this game. It's still here. So why does it not get banned just like Storm 4? Because Awakenings don't last as long.
Yeah, that is true.
You see what I mean? So there's that as well. You got now this game in Storm 4, you're always safe. Always safe. No matter what you do, you can make yourself safe. In this game, you get punished for having poor sub control because you can't tilt out of guard pressure no more. You get punished for spamming too much because jutsus cost more, right? I always tell people, do not let that chakra regen fool you. Chakra goes down
Yeah.
quick in this game because jutsus cost more. So if you're spamming jutsus, it also goes down. You're also going to get punished for it as well. If you're wasting your supports all day long, and now you got to firm this long cooldown, now you're open. So I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying it's
Yeah.
perfect. It has its issues. I'm not gonna sit here and act like supports need nerf, don't need nerfing, as PTS Naruto's going crazy on Mash. Like I'm not delusional. But for
And
me,
the
I just
funniest
think
thing
it's,
is, the craziest part about everything, like, funny thing, I was watching a first to 10 before I joined this party, like, Adrian and Senju are doing a first to 10 right now on Storm 4.
yeah,
And obviously, I think Storm 4 is mostly just about who is mechanically better. I think
Yeah.
Storm 4 kind of steps
Tech.
away from the fundamentals of what being good at Storm is.
I've taught a lot of people in Storm 4. I've seen a lot of people that have come to me are not like noobs. They're people that have been playing, and they're very tech heavy. Right? I'm not gonna obviously say names, but there was this one person. He was very tech heavy. When I told
Right.
him to stop being techie, right? And when I tell you his skill went down over 50%, he literally relied on it. Like the fundamentals didn't even matter. It was just about, oh, let me learn this buffer, let me learn that buffer, let me jutsu switch, let me chakra save. And then when we get into the toxic side of it, let me sub bank, let me,
Oh
do you know what I
my-
mean?
bro.
All the rest of that. And it's like,
And here's the funniest part. When I was watching that first to 10, let me tell you how Adrian kept himself safe during guard. Like, so he mashes Senju's guard, right? He does the directional jump, good fundamentals. He gets back on him. He does one hit jutsu buffer, dashes with Danzo, switches back to Naruto, does it again, like gets him back on mash pressure. Then he waits for Senju to dump, does a switch jutsu, dashes with Madara, switches back to last Naruto, starts mashing again. Like it's an endless cycle because you can just keep switching back and forth and making yourself and pretty much resetting yourself and being safe.
Yeah.
And I do think, like, as much as I hate to say it, out of all of the new players, at least from North America's side, who were a little bit newer and came to the scene, Boro and Valak were the two who really showcased they understand Storm. Like, out of the newer players who were up and coming and really became the best of the best, like, they're the only two who I saw, like, they really understand what it means to be good.
Yeah. Yeah, because
like,
even
and
when
that's
you
not
was...
to rip on that's not to rip on like Adrian and Ty and them. Like, they were really good too, but like the way I look at it, Connections kind of went back to that fundamental side, right?
Yeah.
And truth be told, if they got on this game first day and were beating ass like everybody else was, they wouldn't have left. They wouldn't have destroyed the game. They wouldn't have tore the game down the way they did. Yes, a game can be bad, but if you're performing good at it, you mean to sit here and tell me you're going to say it's ass?
Yeah. But that's the same thing I was saying to people when people are telling me, oh, I'm losing to these players that don't have the experience that I have. And I'm like, it's because look at your resource management. You're used to having so much free things. Tilt, free. Jutsu switch, free. Jutsu buffer, free. Counter, basically free if you get the counter switch on, right? Like, you're used to having these things. You don't have a tilt to get your guard pressure anymore, right? You don't have to, in Storm 4, you don't have to worry about grabs in Storm 4. If you grab in Storm 4, it's for a flex. Let's be honest. Unless you're playing Ino or ILuv Hashirama, someone who you can convert of, you don't have to grab in Storm 4. It's more of a flex tool, right? Unless I'm pretty sure you could sub bank off a grab. I think if you switch.
You could. As long as you switched right when you saw the grab like cinematically connect.
And they jumped out. So that would kind of like, in terms of no rules, that was the worth. Which again, sub banking to me is silly. Like that ruins the game's mechanic altogether, right? But if you're talking about take away glitches, there's no real reason to grab in Storm 4. Let's solve that. That's out the window. Then you've got there was one thing that we weren't using. Supports, right? In Storm 4, when your L1 and R1 or whatever your support button doesn't exist in Storm 4. I'll keep it real. Because you're switching all the time.
I would say it can, but
very not as much as this.
The circumstances in which you'd actually press L1 or R1 were so few and far in between. Yeah. Because by the time it comes out, like, the only time I can see myself doing that is like you have me in a combo already. I have to wait for the camera angle to be right to call out last Naruto or something.
Yeah.
Or pretty much outside of that, I'm playing the neutral game and waiting till you get within a certain distance of me, or waiting until the last possible second to jutsu switch, push it back a little bit, or completely like waste some form of resource. And I just think Storm 4 was just too. It didn't punish you for actually making a bad decision.
And that's why I said I think that it was too safe. Whereas I feel like in this game, if you make a bad, like I said, if you're poor self control, I think you get punished more. If you're too spammy, like you get punished more. But the way I feel like people go, our supports OP, which they are. Don't get me wrong, there are certain supports that need the looking to. I'm not gonna sit here and say no, but when I play ramen, when I'm training ramen, right? And I'm not a good player, right? I'm not a top player already. My reign for that is over. Yeah, right? That's gone. But when I play Ramen, compared to Ramen when he plays people better than me, right? He goes, my Hidan doesn't really work as much against you. Simply because when I see Hidan, know and believe, I'm not going in. I'm making you're using that Hidan. I'm not fighting
I ain't gonna lie. Hidan about to get off the team too.
Really?
He not really.
Don't sleep on Hidan.
Hidan's overrated, bro.
Oh, really? I think Hidan dominates up close. I can't lie.
I think he dominates, but in my opinion, it's too easy to just either here's what you're gonna do. You're going to jump over Hidan after he's done, right? You're gonna jump over Hidan, right? So yeah, they're gonna guard pressure you, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, you're gonna wait till Hidan kicks you. Now you gotta wait.
Oh, so you're saying because like he done his kick, you can't really convert. He kind of just slides away.
If you could convert off of Hedon's kick after,
He'd be OP in my
yes,
opinion.
that changes the game
But I think he'd
entirely.
be. I think
That
he would
changes
be
everything.
one of the best supports in the game if he could, though. I can't lie, because he still can lock
Baby,
down
it's
nice.
626.
He can still lock down real nice. Like when I see Ramen play Hedon, because we put a lot of time to Hedon, what he goes about it is that he will grab you before the kick comes out, or if he's playing Karen Sosuke, where Chidori you get the cutscene, basically trigger a cutscene, and then that kind of nullifies that problem, if that makes sense.
It does, but
So,
it's like
go on.
you're just playing a resource waste game, which it can be fine depending on how you do it.
If you grab, because
In
grab
my
is free.
opinion, I would rather just keep you locked down, or have a character or have a support like Asuma who's just on your ass or something like that. Like
Yeah.
I would. You said what, baby? Oh hell no.
He said, "Oh hell."
See, all she knows is One Piece. So one time she told me she was gonna hit me with that Naruto blast. But pretty much, dude. Like
Henry makes a good
if you-
statement. He says Shizui is similar to Hidan in that regard.
yeah, like literally. Oh no, you're gonna wait till Shisui actually hits you. God forbid they don't have a strike back support. So what did it really do for you? So
It's like if Hidan was like this in Storm 4, let's say where the strike back was the best kind of like thing, was you always had it up because the Storm Gauge lasted forever and a day, then Hidan would
Yeah.
be better because you'd always get that conversion. But you're saying
Yeah.
for you personally, you don't think you think he's underrated because of the kick, because you can't convert off the kick, which I don't think you should.
Yeah,
personally.
like I think he's because like literally every time you say what, baby?
Where's the rain?
I'm sorry, I don't know. You gotta hold that bot. Like that's my thing. Like with Hidan and what's the other character? Like Shisui, I don't baby. I don't think they're honestly that great. And that's just simply because what do they really offer? Like all they're gonna do is
neutral
play
control on
proper-
Shizui.
Neutral control on Shisui, yes.
It's
but
neutral
you
control is
need
so
to pair them
good.
with a strike back.
Like even if you lace off the first hit with Shizui, because they made it so his first fire slash is so safe now, like he recovers faster. So kind of using that, and the fact that his jutsu still goes through things as well, so he can literally just hit everything. It's not like a fireball that just stops. It goes through things, so you can literally throw it off, hit everything. You're safer now, so they're not going to punish you anymore. You can still layer it with other things. I think that Shizui, that neutral presence that he gives, makes up for that, even though what you're saying is right. And for me, having someone that can get someone off you like that. And I understand what you're saying regarding you have to play off of the kick. The kick can mess you up more than help you. But I think that if you've got the team for it, right? For example, the team Ramen plays with Karen Sosuke, where you can either go for a grab, which is 3, or a jutsu, which is still a strong situation to be in. I think that Hidan is still relevant.
I agree. I agree with you on that. No, I do. Like, if you ask me, you need something that can convert off something with Hidan.
Yeah.
And even still, though, I think the way that people can play neutral, all they have to do really is jump once. Once they jump once and you spark dash them one time, right? Hidan might touch them, but there's a split second. There's a split second where they can jump away again, and Hidan didn't do anything in that interaction. And that's why I'm like, and Ramen did it so many times, Chris did it so many times. There is so many ways that you can actually escape Hidan. And I remember when I played Chaos on the first of 10, and the reason I used Hidan on Chaos was specifically because Hidan, like Chaos just quite literally team switches all day. So I was like, fine, if you're going to do that, I'm going to use support that can pretty much nullify that most of the time.
Yeah.
And he was like, Hidan's a carry support, and I'm just kind of like, not really.
Hidan's strong. I think Hidan's strong, and I do think he has relevance. But I wouldn't put Hidan as like the top, like the best.
I agree with what Star's saying. Like Hidan is only really good to make them waste something.
He's good at sub trap, and he's good at locking people down. Like he is good at that job. It's just the conversion side of it is where he lacks because of the kick. But I think
Right.
he's what he done up close still has a very dominating presence to why Lord Chaos feels that way. To why he's like every time I go in and I try and mash you, he done's in the way. And I think that's Storm 4 brain. I think because in Storm 4 you can do that. You can go in and there's not really anything that you have to worry about unless they buff it or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas in this game, it's like, oh, I go in and then now a support comes out and gets in my way, rather than so I can't really go about things that way. Like I think when you and Ramen had a set, I think he did better against you when he stopped mashing and he started lacing off jutsus up close.
Bro, that motherfucker started spamming the piss out of me.
That's what I'm saying. When
It was a
Ramen
jutsu
started,
like every, and I honestly, I was not like, I haven't been back long enough to beat that kind of playstyle yet.
yeah, yeah,
Like it's like me back then. I think I'd finesse, even if I'm having a hard time with it. I think I finesse the dub.
yeah,
But
yeah.
like where I am right now, currently, bro, like when he just started jutsu spamming, I'm like, well,
It's a long day now.
here we go.
It's a long
Yeah,
day now.
I was like, well, go ahead, put in the letter of resignation for me.
But that's
So,
why I'm
you
saying,
know.
but that's why for me, and this is where I've been saying this. And when I put out the video and I was saying it when connections come out, and everyone's looking at me like I'm stupid, because remember, I remember actually, yeah, you can vouch. Remember when I was in the Twitch stream and I said, guys, remember Shikamaru is gonna be meta. Do you remember when we had the conversation? And you was like,
Bro,
yeah,
I remember we tried to tell people, and
bro,
everybody
I
was tripping.
tried to
And then
tell
everybody and their mama was on
everyone.
Shikamaru.
Bro, I tried to tell everyone. I said Shikamaru is broken. I said I tried to call it. Everyone doubted me, and now look. Let's talk. Even if, let's even take one a step further because I know we had this conversation as well. People said that switching was terrible, and I said no. You have to use it at the right time. Blue Dash is strong because it can get rid of supports. All the rest of it, right?
That's the problem I have
Now
with Blue
look.
Dash. Like Blue Dash is too strong. It's not just it's too
This is
strong.
what I'm saying, but nobody like properly utilizes it, like properly. Like you can okay, Blue Dash. If you master Blue Dash, I'm telling you right now, you don't need the defensive jutsu in your team.
Yeah, you don't.
That is how strong Blue
Now, in
Dashing
my
is.
opinion, I think you need characters that just mash their way out of everything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it's like you would need like PTS Naruto or like freaking PTS Lee or I don't know, like after that, I don't know, maybe Barry no Naruto or some shit. But you would need something to kind of counteract. You would need something to counteract that after the fact.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying is it's so strong. But the thing is that someone using Blue Dash like that, it does take a level of fundamental skill and knowledge because you can even counter the air one. Like if you Blue Dash in the air and someone knows is coming, you can just sub and then counter, and then it puts them in a
Yeah.
situation. So it's not like I turn off my brain and do it, but I feel like people don't utilize it enough because of how they design their team. Because I think it's easier to play strong point character, two strong supports, chill. Whereas I feel like if you can master that, that's when you add in a whole other layer, and now it's long. Now it's long.
And you know, that's I think right now, if we were to say what game is objectively better, I do say Connections. I think people who say Storm 4 is the better game. If you want to say Storm 4 is more fun, by all
I think that's
means,
fair. If some form being more fun is fair.
yeah, I think that's fair. In my opinion, I still disagree
Yeah,
only
what was wrong with this
because
question?
of character utilization. Like you, you ain't catching me using Jugo with no Storm 4, bro. Got your damn mind.
You're not feeling Jugo
But you
now?
would see me use Jugo on point here. Like you would see
Yeah.
that.
But that's the thing in this game, like, there's so many characters in this game that are relevant. Karen Sosuke. Wait, let me actually look at the characters real quick. Hold up.
He said they only buffed it because of the armor jutsus, but at the same time they took out the and see they took out armor jutsus and then they did not fix Blue Dash like in the slightest. They did
Yep.
not fix it,
Yep.
which honestly was just surprising
Because
to
when-
me because I'm
When the game came out and everybody was talking about armor jutsus, and don't get me wrong, armor jutsus was dumb and needed to go. But I was saying to people, again, I have a whole video on it talking about 10 reasons why you should be switching, right? And I was literally saying, because Blue Dash beats armor. If someone likes to sub into Rasengan or sub into whatever, Blue Dash beats armor. It beats jutsus, it beats armor, it beats L ultimates. It went through everything. So when people are abusing the armor, I was telling people to Blue Dash. They've obviously took that out. But now when I tell people, I'm like, Blue Dash gets rid of supports. So if you're hitting someone, it gets rid of supports. It has a faster cooldown. So if you're playing somebody with a long cooldown, you can jutsu switch. No, yeah, you can jutsu switch, and you get the switch cooldown, not the jutsu cooldown. So you get 2 for the price of 1. So when you're using Tail Beast from Naruto, right, rather than just using him as a support, you can constantly throw it out all the time, which is what Ramen does. So it's like the utilization Switch has and the understanding you have to use it. If the first person that clocks that will become, if not the best, one of the best in the game. The first person to master that, right, will become. Remember, I staked my words on it.
Oh yeah, like and honestly, just like how even Henry was like, that's why his Shisui team works on me, because like when somebody just starts spamming, bro, and camera angling for this game, it's a really strong play style to do that shit. It's a really strong play style.
Yeah,
it's honestly not even there, but especially because your Switch actually comes back. I think it's on like Storm 4 level. Well, not actually on the same level because you get 2 switches in Storm 4, but you get the point. It's actually insane what you get in return. So I don't know. For me personally, I think the Jutsu switch tech is really dumb.
Yeah.
In this game, if you do it correctly, and Ramen was honestly like one of the first who genuinely did it correctly.
I wonder why. Ramen asked actually. You had the question. He said, "What did you enjoy most about your first attempt with him?"
Yeah, like, and it's just like I'm happy to run it back and actually play against it correctly, because at that point when I played him, I was not in like, especially when he didn't start out that way. For that change in playstyle to happen, like that's mind-boggling to work around when that playstyle changes. Like it happens, like it didn't even happen immediately. It happened over the course of like a few games.
Yeah.
So it took him a minute. It took him a minute to even like
adjust
to even do that
and force that to then now you're like, okay, he's up close fighting me, but he's not mashing. Like he's not. Yeah. He's not mashing and he's not dashing. He's just more just here.
Bro, when I'm telling you, that motherfucker Ramen wouldn't dash me to save his life. I was like, I didn't know what to say for that. Like, I just had to hold neutral, that bro.
Shit. Aggressive neutral. Oh, that's so funny. No, it's pretty good. Like I said, it'd be interesting. I feel like it'd be interesting to do, whether it's in a stream or in a video. Have like 2 people, you know, maybe me, because I know he prefers Storm 4, but he's willing to obviously open-minded. Someone else, it'd be pretty good. It'd be a good stream or video, or it might be a stream and I make it into a video. Who knows? I don't know.
And so I think I'm not even tripping about the way that the game plays right now. I think right now connections. The way that the game plays, it forces you to actually outplay your opponent and outthink them.
Oh, facts.
Which, in my opinion, is completely fine.
Yeah.
Like, literally, the only issue I have with anything in this game is puppets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, like, that whole thing with puppets taking... That whole thing about puppet guard is... That's a goddamn lie. I don't care what they tell me, bro. I don't care what they...
Puppets in this game, and I know Funds, even playing puppets, he will agree, they need enough. I can't lie, they need enough. They're doing too much.
Like, because... And see, it's just like...
Funds says I need to speak my mind.
Just like with Funds, like... I think the biggest gripe I have is the charge dash tech, because you mean to tell me it's bad enough you can do it. But you mean to tell me not only can you do it, you mean to tell me you can cancel it whenever the fuck you want?
They gave puppets dash stops.
I remember one time Funds he made it do the charge attack, and then I countered and he threw a bomb or some shit, right? And he goes like, "Oh, hey pal, did you see that bomb?" And I said, "Funds, what the hell else did you expect me to do? What was I gonna do? Jump? No." I was like, "What did you expect me to get?" I'm like, "What did you expect me to do?" It was one of those things where I bait somebody with a counter and I ult them, and I would go like, "Y'all see that? What else was the guy gonna do?"
you said you see what happened. Hello, Fonz, what you saying, bro?
He said, I think puppets should not. I think puppet guard needs to be nerfed. I don't think
Fonz,
that whole thing about puppet
shared,
guard being somehow half. That's a lie. They can say that on paper all Funds. You can say that all you want. When I am dashing your guard 4 times and that puppet is still standing on red guard, come on now.
Your voice isn't shared, by the way, Fonz, so no one can hear you.
Here's my thing about it. I think speed pill being nerfed was a bad idea.
No.
And see, coming from the puppet player, you can't even say that.
Speed pill is just way too broken.
Nah, speed pill.
Everybody.
Let me tell you why I say it's not. Let me tell you why I say it wouldn't be. Because puppet. Think about it. Think about it, friends. Think about it. You learn charge dash tech after the fact.
Yeah,
after that speed pill nerf went in, you
know what? You know what they need to do actually. Now I think about it, right? If they're not gonna nerf speed pill, they need to give more people the slow tag.
Yes, bro.
Because that tag is slept on.
Because that tag is only one of the best tags because the speed. If someone pops a speed pill and you hit them with a slow tag, that's it. Their speed pill is done, and now they're slow.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I think that speed down need a little nerf, because when you got that speed down, bro, you really got the Rock Lee weights on.
Yeah, I never played it before until I played level 9, and
if the
way he plays,
what?
He'll throw a speed down pill, the speed down tag, and then he can just sit in the back of the map. I can't dash him.
So what if this happened in your funds, right? So the speed pill don't get nerfed. They nerf puppets, but they gave every puppet the slow tag.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I don't know, because if you look at
it, bro, what's wrong with you?
No, because
don't they have
puppets? Because puppets would be nerfed, right, as a whole. So puppets would have to get hit as a whole, right? And now they have a counterplay to the speed pill. So that way, if someone's with a speed pill, you get in. They got a counterplay though.
Actually,
as a puppet player, I don't think puppet characters themselves, like Chio, should not be able to guard, bro.
Not guard.
She shouldn't be able to guard.
What? So just puppet guard? The masters don't have.
If you make puppets have one full guard, I'm cool with that.
No.
Okay. So what if then, entertaining the thought, right? They had a guard. It was just weaker than the normal guard. So their puppet had a normal guard, and the puppet master had a weaker guard. To everyone.
By weaker, it better take 1 spark dash and 1 spark dash only.
No, 2 spark dashes, 2. So they're half it.
Whoa,
so you do 4 for normal, 2 for the masters, and then 4 for the puppet.
3. And then we can talk. The reason why I say that, bro. The reason why I say that. What is Funds doing anytime somebody get on him? That motherfucker presses R1. he presses a button, and here come Kawaki.
Bro,
so the reason why I say that, and let me tell you why I say 3 and 2. I'm looking at the totality of the circumstances. I'm looking at everything that the puppet has. When you pair them with the right supports, when you have the fact that they can throw tags off guard pressure, you mean to tell me you can punish me for me making the first move?
So Star said, right? just to throw something in there, he said, just take out guarding after dash for puppets.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. That's only in connections. And like once that was found in connections, that just made it a whole different game.
Nah, I think that charge dash changed the game, bro.
I think
I'm
two
the only one
things
that
changed the
do
game.
that.
I think guarding
Bro,
after dash, and I think
you are not the only one that do that now.
yeah, because
I
if
was the
then
first.
they
No,
won't be
I was
able
the
to
first one to put
go
that
for
on
it.
the map. I was the first one to do that, and
Yeah, but
I did that.
now I got little Johnny Bo 69 doing that shit with a free Conqueror.
He said, because of you did this.
Yeah, bro, I know he doing that. He like, I remember one time it was just random playing with puppets. That motherfucker stopped the dash, did the charge that tech, stopped the dash, and threw a paper bomb at me. And I said, oh, so you think you nice now?
Bro, it's because with the block and dashing thing, I could do whatever input I want after it. And then I was like, hold on. If I really just hold dash, I probably really have to just guess what I'm going to do. Because I could just hold dash or throw a tag, hold dash and do a jutsu, hold dash and restand. I have like unlimited options. And then I can also counter his counter while holding dash. I can do a whole bunch of things.
It's
So
not.
you're-
And see,
so
but
you're
do you,
feeding
do you,
into-
hold on. Let me get that in the audio recording.
I was actually gonna say you're feeding into iPal's theory of they should be
Like,
done.
you're quite literally just feeding me everything I need to say. That is so. And then I like the craziest part is I can't even pick one thing that's unfair about. I can't even pick just one thing. It's all dumb. I don't know what's worse, the fact that you can charge dash or the fact that you can quite literally just throw a tag off guard pressure every time.
Oh yeah, that one I won't lie, it's dumb. Because I could just be getting guard pressured, and then I could just throw a
Oh
tag
yeah,
straight away.
I was literally gonna say in your singles match, right, when you was fighting Boro, right, every single
Yeah.
time Boro was going for that down go comic pressure, I literally just saw Kunai flying from flying from the outside the window next
Oh,
door down the street, hit Boro in the head every time, which gave you an out. You basically had a support in singles to get you out of combos. I'm thinking, nah.
Yeah, that's called kunai. Because people like wherever the infinite is for a character, that's why I can throw a kunai in the middle of guard pressure. So Sasuke, he does his little 3 hits, and then he can do his infinite. So within that time, I'll throw a kunai, and then I'll counter if I think they're gonna mash again.
Yo, iPod, get that down. Get that down.
Bro,
iPod, get that down.
This stream, just keep this on YouTube. We got him.
Keep the fun.
Like, bro, and see, here's my thing, bro. It's like the charge dash is really what changed the game. That's really what changed it.
You keep
Because
talking, I'm gonna get a drink quick.
like, it's just the fact that puppets themselves. You mean to tell me you sent that motherfucker all the way cross map, and I jump at you, I dash your normal guard, and that puppet's still charging at me?
It makes you think. Like if you really think
It
about it, it
does
really makes
not.
you think.
No, fun.
Yes, because it's like, what is
no
you?
funds.
No, you're sitting there. You're like, what is Funds gonna do? Is he gonna dash me? They rain?
You know what I'm really
Or is he
thinking?
gonna
It
reach
doesn't
it?
matter what Funds does. He's safe. That's what I'm really thinking. I'm not thinking about I'm not giggling in my boots talking about, oh my god, what is he gonna do? Like, I'm actually thinking, oh, it doesn't matter what he does.
Okay, yeah, but if it's dumb, but it's still
You said what?
it's dumb, but it's beatable. You can't say nothing there. You can't say nothing there.
Bro,
You can't fade. You feed.
everything is beatable. That's not Kaguya
Exactly.
was
No.
beatable. What you gonna
Who's
say
only
and tell me
beating
Kaguya wasn't beatable?
Kaguya?
We
You
talking
would
about
only beat
Stormfall
Kaguya
Kaguya? We talking
if
about Stormfall Kaguya? We talking about Connections?
We're talking about Connections
what?
Kaguya.
Connections Kaguya is beatable, but still very annoying.
No.
Stormfall Kaguya.
I don't know if you saw. No, the way the NA players were playing Kaguya and the way the French players were playing Kaguya was way different. NA players, when I was fighting Kaguya, me getting a win would be rare.
I'm
When
talking
I'm
about
fighting the
Playco
French-
playing Kaguya because Playco's
Oh,
Kaguya
yeah.
is different.
Bro, there was no beating that. The only way you could beat that if like Hanzo was like the best option because he had amazing mash and his grab was good and he had Ibuse. And then after that, that was like your only option. Well, you also had PTS Naruto and other characters, but like you really just needed luck on your side if you wanted to beat Kaguya. Especially when I saw iPal fighting it, even said it was unfair.
All right, I'm back. Like, look, man. All I'm gonna say, puppets need that nerf.
Okay, so what would you nerf about him? Because I feel like the guard's already nerfed.
You say you feel like what?
The guard is already nerfed.
No, it is not. It's stronger.
Yes, it is. You don't remember? No, it's not. What?
Funds, do you realize how bad that is that it's still apparently nerfed? Do you know how horrible that is?
No, because before my guard used to last forever. Now it just be breaking.
Motherfucker, when me and you used to play, that guard was taking a fucking spanking.
Exactly. But it would take forever to break, which I like. Now I gotta play mad defensively.
You always did.
No, I didn't.
You saying it now like you switched up.
I did.
You maybe do it a little bit more.
There you go.
In my opinion, you always did that.
No,
that once I found
the Choji and Mitsuki, that's when I started playing defensive. That's when I switched to the dark side.
Yeah, I know, and that was the day the fucking world stopped.
Yeah, but
I'm telling you, after I found that team, that's when I was like, okay, I can really just take your whole block. What is he gonna do?
Yeah, I know. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I genuinely just don't think that. I think that's honestly ridiculous. That you can genuinely do that.
Ramen said,
and you
go on.
Like, you can quite literally play that way up until the fact your supports come back. I want everyone to let that sink in.
What?
You can play that way up until your supports come back. And people really gotta hold that.
Just gotta play super aggro.
Ramen says, I want puppet players to drop puppets for a month and join us in the fair world for a month.
No, the way Ramen plays now, he can't say nothing. That team, like, I was beating that team.
You talking about that Toby Rama shit?
Yeah, that team.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, like, when did Ramen come like this? Like, that's his. Like, that's his team.
Toby Rama's jutsu would come out of nowhere, and I remember Playco even said it. He goes like, so are we gonna talk about that?
No, I literally was saying, because the reason why he started playing Toby Rama is because we went going through characters, and I said, one, I've been saying Toby Rama was strong, but I said that he'd be good at Toby Rama, right? I was like, I suggested the character to him. I said, you'd be good at Toby Rama, let's go through Toby Rama and play Toby Rama, right? So he looked at Toby Rama, he played Toby Rama, he came up with this team, played this team, found out, Toby Rama's actually pretty decent as a support.
Bro, I was playing that, I'm like, let me see what iPower really went through. Because he played the same thing he played in the Ft10 he did with iPower. I'm just seeing 4 water dragons coming out every 10 seconds. Then I gotta deal with Kabuto. And then not only that, he's doing the Naruto reset. And after he does that, he can just call out Kabuto on the floor or do water wall on the floor. He just has so many options. And then I'm getting full screen grab. I'm like, bro, there's so much going on in the screen.
Toby Rama may be that guy.
Bro, I see again. This is another era of RJ being
he's
right.
That
guy. Toby Rama is
that guy.
Bear in mind that he can reset on his own as well.
Exactly.
He can reset in the air and he can reset in the dunk.
Never gave me a problem besides Ramen. Like, that's Ramen's best team. Like, that's that guy. He's the best Toby Rama I've seen.
I've always said, and I state this, that I think Hidan is his best character.
Play Ft10?
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. When he plays Hidan, I'm telling you, it's his best. It's his best character.
Because I know once he switches to Ft10, because he usually runs him as a support. Once he switches to Ft10, it's a whole different game.
Different game. And now we found a dirty jail with Hidan. Disgusting jail with Hidan.
They're just making ramen stronger. Like
disgusting jail with Hidan.
You don't need all of it.
No, he needs it. We need this.
No, ramen's already OP.
Exactly. Yeah, but he wants to be the best, so I have to help him do it.
You said what?
No,
like,
I said we're
definitely
talking about
top 10.
Hidan. We're talking about Hidan. I was saying
Bro, like no.
we're saying that Hidan is probably Ramen's
I'm
best
actually about to
character.
see if I'm actually about to put Toby Rama in the fucking gauntlet, bro.
Do you want me to give
Because
you
when I'm telling you,
the Toby Rama
it's just
patch notes?
the way that Toby Rama would do the 3 dragons, somehow come out and snipe me and give Rama the conversion, and nobody said anything. Like, and Playco,
I mentioned it. I mentioned it.
Like Playco, I just remember Playco going like, so no one's gonna talk about that. Like,
yeah, in the thing, so no one's gonna talk about the dragons coming out of nowhere. Comes out the sky.
Bro,
and it happened twice as well, by the way. Because it happened twice.
My whole group chat, we were watching the Ft10, and then we like stopped watching it for a little, and then we would tune back in, and then I think the score was tied or something. I think it was like 5-5 or 7-7. And then once they told me Ramen won, they was like, "Oh no, Ramen definitely did something," or iPal was just joking around. I'm like, Ramen's already good, so I already had faith. And then they was like, "Oh, he won with Toby Rama." That's when we was like, "Oh yeah, iPal was definitely playing around." And then I fought it for myself, and then Raleigh fought it, Henry fought it, and then I was like, "Yeah, Toby Rama's really that guy."
Yeah, bro. Listen, if
like
I give you the patch notes, you'll understand. There's a lot more tools in the bank, trust.
I never knew Toby Rama was like that.
No, Toby Rama is really strong. Really strong.
Yeah, he's definitely a sub-down character.
Really strong. It was literally just because like his neutral is really strong, but he's also a pretty decent support. But he doesn't look like it would be because his dragons like they're more of a neutral thing rather than like a dragon thing. So nobody would think, oh, whatever. But if you look back, there's so many times where Ayapal will sub the dragon, and because he shoots at the dragons one by one, the other dragon would hit him.
Exactly. I was just fighting Ramen, and then I'm getting hit with a water dragon out of nowhere, hitting my head. I'm like, bro.
Ramen said that Ayapal, don't let funds distract you. He said funds is distracting you.
No, like Ramen.
He said don't let funds distract you from puppets. Basically, he said he's using Toby Rama to distract you.
man.
No, because Toby Rama is really that guy. Like at the end of the day, he's just a slept-on character.
There's a few slept-on characters.
Tell you something.
Let me introduce you to Human Capital.
I just may let like Toby Rama get his turn in the gauntlet, bro. It's over.
Like I never knew he was actually that good.
Yeah, Toby Rama's pretty solid. Might be good with puppets actually, maybe.
I was fighting Ramen with older kings, and like he got it was like a back and forth kind of. Like I had more ups on the wind, but it was like going back and forth.
Yeah.
Because with the Toby Rama and then the Phage Kabuto, once he did that Phage Kabuto jutsu, and it's just a bunch of dragons in my face, and then a random grab from the back of the map, just has so many conversions that he can do.
Yeah, he's got a lot of options.
Like that's just a perfect team.
I think that everyone is sleeping on ILuv Kabuto, the human one.
I don't see much people playing. I only see people play Sage Kabuto and the Cloak one.
Yeah, because the fact that his normal jutsu has decent tracking and it also applies the slow, which goes against the best skill in the game.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about that.
And then obviously his other jutsu goes full screen as well. Picks up off the floor too. Doesn't have a long
Yeah,
cooldown on it.
I gotta see more people play him.
He's people are sleeping on him.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what character I'm about to start picking? Variant mode Naruto.
Bro, start. I would already play him.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm about to
The
start
only
hitting circle on
person-
that damn puppet.
The only person I've seen use variant mode Naruto was when Rikido pulled him out randomly against a 2v2 me and Demirs was doing. And we was running Kenshiki and Kawashiki, and that invincibility jutsu, that thing was catching us all the time. It was catching us.
That's why I'm about to start picking it. I'm about to start picking it, and the reason why, Kawaki, he finna get murked.
I was actually gonna say the thing is with him
I'm about to
because
start
his hits are so
massive
huge.
Rasengan. Anytime I see him come out, massive Rasengan.
His hitbox and his combos are so huge as well. So if you try and support his combos, he's gonna take you out.
Yeah, like I thought he was trolling when he picked him. Variant mode Naruto is also that guy.
He is, and you pair him with the right people.
He's breaking your guard with a blue dash as well. Full art combo, blue dash, guard's gone.
Yeah, GG's.
And his grab is quick if you're doing a combo. It shit's quick.
If you got a good air combo on as well, you can get some dirty sub traps.
Y'all better be sick of me.
Can we talk about because now that Star's played him, I can talk about him now. Can you talk about Kidomaru?
Man, no. I'm not letting that slide. Kidomaru will never be that guy.
No, he's that guy. Don't sleep on him. Don't sleep on him. That's my guy, bro. That's my guy, Kidomaru. This is his game. He's been here waiting patiently. Bro. He's been here waiting patiently. This is his game. He might be the best He might be the best square character in the game.
Okay, I mean, he is the best square character in the game. He 100% is. It's just he's just a bitch.
See, I'm biased because I play kunai characters. I play all of them. From 1010 to Deidara. I'm biased. Okay? This is Kidomaru's time to shine. This is his time.
This is definitely the best he's ever been.
Yeah. He's so good.
Yeah. And he's just like a great pick against puppets.
Which is good for me.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Did you win?
Oh, of course.
All right, son. There you go. Could have been that good.
anyhow, you find out Star won. iPod was about to become a Kidomaru main.
Nah, not even that. Like, bro, the amount of things I do before I pick Kidomaru in game.
What do you hate? What's the Kidomaru hate?
It's just, I just hate square characters.
Nah, we're opposite, man. Not my square characters, bro. You know you like Deidara. I do think,
I mean, like, the way Star plays with Kidomaru, like, is very, what's the word? I like the way Star plays with Kidomaru. I think Star is actually a very creative player with the stuff he'll find out to do. I do agree with that fact, but...
Yeah, Kidomaru
is
really
definitely the best Kidomaru.
Really, really, really strong. I was playing Kidomaru from early as well, and I was like, yeah, he's definitely a problem. And I was full scumbag too. I literally played Kidomaru with Shino and Naruto. Sometimes I'd even slap in Shikamaru PTS in there as well. I was going crazy. I was going
Kidomaru's that guy as well.
Yeah, Kidomaru's that guy. Deidara's that guy. The thing is, right, I think Utakata is. I've just not put time into him.
Utakata is actually pretty good. Because those bubbles will just catch you and make you sub like 3-4 times.
Yeah. I thought 1010 would be more than what she is. But...
Oh, 1010's... Actually, no, she might be the best projectile character.
Ooh, 1010, what better? 1010 is better than Kidomaru.
iPod, you remember when you fought Phage?
Man.
He's not on
the craziest part is that was right before speed pill meta was really a thing.
Yeah.
I put a speed pill on the next day. He never fought me since.
Bro, once the Phage found out PT at Senten, everybody was ducking him already. Like, if PTS10, he was the best with her, and I'm pretty sure she's the best projectile character. Unless Kidomaru's better, I think PTS10 might be better.
I've not even looked at BTS 1010, so
Just has like a good kit overall. And then when you pair it with the race supports,
Brody said, I told you iPod before the first attempt used Tamari Point.
Man.
Repo really is the best counter to puppets, though.
Yeah, because they can close the gap real quick from anywhere.
Yeah. And then I just
Slap a
can't
speed
dash
pull on
you.
like a Shizui or something. Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, once it's on Shifu or Minato, I genuinely can't catch you.
Especially because you can't block Shizui Jutsu either, so it's like.
Yeah. So once they do speed pill, start doing that jutsu or gamma switching, GG's. Unless I have someone like Kenshiki or something to help me.
Yeah. I swear the only reason why people stopped using Kinshiki is because of the cooldown, right, and the support. Because he still does the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I still use him sometimes because I feel like the cooldown on his support wasn't crazy. Like some people stopped using Edon because his cooldown went down by like 2-3 seconds. Asuma, like these supports are still good. They just take like a couple more seconds to come back. I don't feel like we should drop them.
Oh, yeah, no. No.
Like everybody was on Asuma, and then after the patch, they just stopped. Even though he still does the same thing, and the cooldown isn't really much. I don't even know Henry's fighting right now.
There
He
we
said
go.
1010 has his kunai infinite.
You said what?
So does Data. Data has kunai infinite as well.
Yeah. Well, sorry, you're right, but like they're still viable. Like the only other best options that people are picking is Kabuto and Kawashiki. But even no, well, yeah, but even so, like air supports got nerfed. They're so easy to hit now. Like that double fireball team that everybody was using, I only see you using it.
Who?
Oh, Kawaki and Ishiki.
Shiki,
Yeah, there was a
the
time
double
period where
fireball
everyone was
team.
rocking that for a while, and then they nerfed it now.
Bro, I don't know why people were rocking that shit.
But
Bro,
I was
that
like,
team was doing the work, the job. It was getting the job done.
but it's the same
I
issue
did
that we
not
was
think
talking
that team
about
was like
with.
that.
I was gonna say it was the same issue that people were talking about with Hidan though. Because you hit the fireball, and it's like, yeah, they got it off you, but like it's resets the neutral.
No, because with the fireball, like it hits all your supports. It goes through counter. It goes through blue dash. It just beats everything in the game. And then it comes. I think Kawashiki comes back every 7 seconds. That just makes it just
Oh yeah,
always have a
because it does hit
fireball.
twice. So if you blue dash at the wrong point, then it will cover it.
Yeah.
Because for some
So
reason it has the blue spark has a hitbox on it.
yeah, even Ishiki, his fireball's huge. So that's just hitting everything. And then it was even better with puppets because we just get our storm gauge like way faster since we're dashing a lot.
Wait, so obviously, so that means in terms of connections, right, funds, you're probably the best puppet player in NA, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, I am.
who's like after you? Because I don't know. I know you're
Demir's.
Demir is your brother, right?
No. Demir's. Me and Demir's, we both learned puppets like around the same time, and then Jester reached out to him first, and then I reached out to Jester asking for help, Just so it was like, oh, you're really good. I want to train you. So Demir's, we just been training together like the whole time. We
Fair
played
enough.
each other a million times, everything. The second best puppet master. I'm the first one, and before us, the best one was leaked. I don't know if you ever heard of leaked though.
You say leaked?
Yeah, leaked.
Yeah, no. Oh no, I know leaked. Yeah, yeah. I just realized. Yeah, I think I've seen him before. I don't know him
Yeah.
personally, but yeah, I
Oh,
know of him. I know of leaked.
I got I got kicked out the party, but yeah, leaked was the best one, the best puppet master for me and Demir's.
Already says funds top five best puppet players.
Oh, that would be me, Demir's, Raleigh, Lynn, and no, who else we could add there? I don't know who the last person would be, but definitely us four. Oh yeah, Aid. I forgot about Aid. Yeah, Aid. We can add Aid up in there. Oh yeah, Dr. Amari. He's really good actually. I forgot. I think he's from Asia, I think, or something. No, Bill wasn't the best one. It was always Legion. Bill is the best in S4 though.
Oh, that's crazy business.
Nah,
Yeah,
Raleigh, I don't think so. I just played Nasir the other day.
I because I know you play the game. What do you think of Sparrow and Apex? If you said.
Is Ipa here?
Maybe not.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what do you
yeah,
think
no,
of
dude. Like,
Sparrow?
I'll be honest, right? Like, I think both games. I think going back to the main conversation, I think both games are still shit.
Bro, this guy ignored the question.
No, yeah. Wait. What was the question? My bad,
I
bro. I had
said,
to turn up.
I said, what did you think? I said, what I said. Side note, what do you think of Sparrow and Apex? I know you play the game.
Oh, I know, dude. I have not had the chance to talk. I have not had the chance to like even touch Apex, bro.
Oh, fairs. Fair enough.
Like I have the game still. I definitely still want to play it, but I haven't had the time.
Fairs. Fairs.
And even then, it's like when I play Apex, bro, y'all ain't gonna see me on this bullshit. When the squad actually gets back on, like once I'm done doing what I got to do, like with my job and stuff, and I actually have decent amounts of time to at least play something, like yeah, it ain't gonna be Storm.
Now, me and my boy we play Apex and bro, like plat is definitely more sweaty than it ever was. We get a diamond, yeah, forget about it. You get to, soon
Yeah,
as you
yeah,
hit
yeah.
diamond, soon as you hit diamond, forget about it. Suddenly,
Yeah, dude,
everyone
like
likes sniping.
the average player now in any game, like, and it's kind of becoming that way just across gaming in general. Like the average player for a video game is actually pretty solid compared to like compared to what we have seen.
Yeah, compared to before, a lot, and especially Apex is an old game, so everyone's getting better.
Yeah, 'cause I think Apex was what 2019.
Bro, Star Masters is done. I don't even want to touch Masters again. Forget
Yeah, you
it.
got me messed up.
Forget it. Forget. I don't want anything to do with it. But I can't lie. Sparrow, Star said he thinks that Sparrow is broken. I don't think Sparrow is broken. I think Sparrow is really strong though. I think Sparrow is like I generally think he's fair. But I think that if you Have a good team. Like if a person is a good Sparrow, then he can really mash work.
Yeah.
That's what I think. He's a better crypto. As a crypto, as somebody who mains crypto.
Oh, you main crypto?
Crypto Rampart are like my top two.
The days where I could be a decent Rampart.
I love Rampart. I love Rampart.
I'm not that guy on Rampart, bro.
Bro, I want to be free to Rampart so many times. You know how satisfying it is? Because they chase you, put down the shield, they shoot the shield, they're thinking, oh, I gotta Rampart around the shield. Next thing you know, Sheeta's just staring at them. Full swing, dead, next.
Dude, when I'm telling you, I like Apex is a game where I can fully say I'm just a meathead, bro. Like I can shoot back. You can trust me to get the knock, but if you want me to make a smart play, I can throw a grenade. Like if you want me to make a smart play, bro, like I got you with a grenade throw. That's the most you're getting out of me.
He said that's it. I'm turning the diffuser.
Like I can do a decent. I'll do a good ult, but if you're telling me like to do some big brain shit with my abilities, chill, bro. You asking for too much.
Oh, really? They added Arena back, by the way, in the recent patch. No, for me,
I can shoot back, get the kill. I can use my ult depending on the character pretty well.
You missed the support meta and the Ashe meta. Because you've not been playing, have you?
Bro, so I do remember I played a little bit maybe a few months ago, like maybe like November-ish. And I did get to experience any support character being God.
Oh, I need to make another lobby.
Let me tell you, Lifeline, that's not fair.
Bro, literally, when they added it back and they was literally like, oh, let's give support. So now when you res, they get full regen health, which they kept. But let's also make it so they res faster, right? Which I think they kept. Oh, let's also make it so Newcastle has the knockdown shield. So now they not only get full health, they also get half their shields back as well. And the faster res as well. let's also talk about that too.
Dude, I need to know who was cooking on this one, because
bro, literally,
get that motherfucker off the airwaves.
Did you see the clip, by the way, on Twitter, when somebody basically how it was worked, right? Is they had a Gibby, a Newcastle, and a Lifeline, and they got knocked, and they were just picking each other up, and it was a 5 minute.
I didn't get the chance to see that. No.
It was a 5-minute fight of just them getting knocked, and they won it. I said, that's some bullshit. I said, fuck off.
He said, that is some bullshit.
Oh my god. I said, dude. Nah, man. That meta was crazy. Now it's the Ashe meta. Ashe is going crazy now.
Man.
I think my game's bugged now. I left after the loading screen. I think my game's bugged.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Like, I do remember getting to experience every support character being like him.
Yeah. Well, my game's bugged. Ashe, Alta, Ballistic. Yeah, our Alta right now, Ballistic right now, and Ashe. I would even safe to say to throw in Wraith in there. Maybe not as much because they removed. Oh, did you also know, iPod, that they made it so skirmishers, it's not in the game anymore, but skirmishers tactical refreshes if they get a knock. So Wraith could just L1 in there, get a knock, and then L1 out if she wants to see. I forgot about that. Yeah, Bangalore was a goat for ages. Oh, Henry, when I promise you that I'll be streaming rematch, I promise you I'll be streaming rematch. I promise you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be on rematch.
Bro, I'm gonna make a team of 5. I'm gonna go crazy.
I need that game to come out already.
Yeah, that game is coming out what, mid June?
June 19th, yeah.
Yeah, mid June.
And then I'm getting Demon Slayer too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot you.
I wanted to get that. All you Storm players are flex on there.
Listen,
man.
Okay. And again, iPal can vouch for me here, right? I feel no sympathy for the Demon Slayer community at all, because I need to get this out again, right? Akaza, when Akaza came out, and everybody was saying that Akaza was trash, and I was the only person that said Akaza does not need nerfs. I was the only person saying this, right, for ages. And then everyone's like, no, no, he needs buffs, he needs buffs. And then what did they do? They buffed him and became the best in the game. They can all hold that. Hopefully, we've learned from our lesson, and we cannot do that again.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Kaza getting them nerfs or them buffs.
I've been
They gotta chill.
saying this. I didn't drop a Kaza. I said, listen, you lot did this. This is what you don't wanted. You don't wanted this. But no, Demon Slayer I'll definitely be playing. For sure. Demon
Yeah,
Slayer.
no, like
I'm over it.
Akaza not being nerfed was such a bad idea. Or you're getting the buffs he got, like.
I think my game's bugged because I'm just looking at the screen.
Oh, Raleigh said, what day is he playing?
Oh, who won? You two. Oh, are you not? Oh, yeah, Funds, you said you're gonna let me know because you said you got finals on Friday, right?
Yeah, I'll,
Yeah.
I'll I'll let you know on Friday.
So if Henry and Ramen are playing on Wednesday, then Rowley, if Dark Killer can play on Wednesday, then you can run a first to five with him before they're set on the stream on Wednesday. So that'll be 2 days from now. I might have to restart the game. I'm pretty sure it will end the stream.